You're Fack, everyone. We're Fack back. Sell that crap.
I need to change my outfit.
Okay.
This is not acceptable for this weather right now.
What?
Because I'm still in my summer outfit.
Oh, I like you have like a summer outfit in a game
Yeah.
where there's no seasons.
I don't care.
Plus, it's also always hot in Los Santos because it's in LA. It's always hot. It's always Fack hot.
It's not hot in our world.
It's Fack hot. And I'm wearing the Bigfoot outfit still. Bigfoot Fack outfit. I love it. I actually love this outfit. This is my favorite outfit they've ever released. I've already made 300 grand today, and I haven't even really done anything. I literally loaded the game and went and collected all my money from my buildings. The rich keep getting richer. What can I say? It's still mad to me that Elon Musk bought Twitter for 44 times the amount of money I have on GTA.
That is quite
That's
mad.
ridiculous. What a waste of money. What an utter pillar.
And he's gonna run it into the ground too.
I think I read it's losing $3 million a day.
Fucking hell.
That's why he's trying to cut it so much. But the thing is, he's going to cut a lot of infrastructure, and he's doing that after he cuts his staff. So that's dumb. That's how you know he's a shit businessman, because someone who's got some intelligence would know. You get rid of the infrastructure first when you still have the staff who know what the fuck they're doing. Then you get rid of the staff. You don't get rid of the staff and then get rid of the infrastructure. Like, the problem is if you get rid of the staff first and something goes wrong, all the infrastructure, if something goes wrong, you're fucked. You're not going to have the staff to fix it.
Legit.
Dumb bastard, honestly. He really is a dumb motherfucker.
I just can't believe the way in which he's laid off people too.
Well, being an asshole.
How can I help?
Yeah.
You mean the man that has a family diamond mine or emerald mine in South Africa would treat people like shit? Hmm.
I know, who would have thunk it?
Honestly, Elon Musk is a really bad sounding brand of perfume. Cologne. Or he'll ever be. His success is literally because he had money from being rich, buying up companies at the right time, and then making money off the efforts of the people at those companies, not actually doing anything.
Yeah, because like with SpaceX and Tesla, I mean, he wouldn't be who he was without all the engineers and.
I mean, he bought Tesla. That's the funny thing. He wasn't even the founder of Tesla. As much as he would like to have everyone believe. He tells everyone he's the founder, but he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
Never has been, never will be.
Quite a lot of people driving Teslas, actually.
I don't really think as many. I think most people will switch over to other cars eventually because they're not very good from a quality standpoint.
No.
So, fact that. And the thing is, he's pissing off all the types of people that would buy electric cars in the first place. Like all the left-wing people are the ones who buy electric cars. Right-wing people don't care. They want to buy shitty gas guzzlers. They don't care about electric.
But that's the left activist.
He's dumb.
As calls them.
He's so
Ruining
dumb.
His free speech.
He's literally damaging his own company. He's so stupid. Honestly.
How old is he? Do you know?
He looks like he's in his 60s, personally, in my opinion.
Maybe he's having a midlife crisis.
He only looks as young as he does because he had a hair transplant.
Okay, you made the sale. We finally.
If you look at pictures of him when he was younger, he has really bad hair.
Really bad balding, doesn't he?
Yeah. You should just that says a lot about him though. Rather than just going bald in style.
Embracing it.
Yeah, he's having to hide it with his money. Fat dumb. I don't see the point of hiding your baldness. I can see little bits while I'm going bald. I'm accepting this. I'm losing hair. Not as much as it could be. I thankfully still got quite thick hair, but you know what they say about people with thick hair? You're more likely to be bald when you're older. So I think I just have to accept this fate. But to be
I
fair,
can definitely vouch for that because my hair's thinned so much and I used to have really thick hair.
F to you.
Yeah.
To be fair though, as a guy, I'm alright. Because I can just shave my hair.
I didn't realise how common it was for women when they turn about 21, 22. So many women start like having massive thinning in their hair.
Just wait until... That's another thing actually. When women get pregnant...
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I know.
After them, teeth get fact, bones get fact, hair gets fact, body gets fact in general. It's just shit, you know. Who would want to be a woman?
Fucking true. We have to go through periods. We have to fucking give birth. We have to go through all this shit for the baby at the end of the day to love the father the most anyway. What's the fucking point?
Well, women said they don't love the father most. They might like the mother most.
Maybe. But still, all the dad needs to do is shoot. That's all he needs to do. The fact... I'm going to go on a rant in a minute, but
Oh
no.
no.
No, but...
Oh no.
It pisses me off, though.
Oh no.
The fact that one man could impregnate an infinite amount of women.
Yeah,
in the
that's
space
how it
of
works on
a
Sims, you know.
year. Yeah, I know you fucking
Sims
do.
3, baby.
But one woman can have one baby a year. Yet
Yes.
there's so many restrictions on women.
I agree.
Why is there not? I mean, there shouldn't be restrictions on anything like that.
I
But why
agree.
is it women? Why is it on women and not men, huh?
I agree.
Why can't they fucking snip men?
Because that's quite, you know, forceful, that.
Well,
I'm looking forward to when, for example, a male pill is available. I am all
Where
for it.
are they? Here. Can I get
Oh
some
my
caffeine?
good god.
Why?
Haha,
Almost,
Bigfoot
people.
coming in, yeah?
You're late.
What
If
do you
you
mean I'm
worked for
late?
Me, I'd fire
Fuck
you.
off.
We do work for you,
Mine.
and you can't afford to fire us.
Very clever. We're trying to stop a global crisis, and you're quibbling about employment law. Remind me to explain why you never had
I feel
a
it's
successful
quite,
startup
it's
go
quite,
ballistic.
My God, you are annoying.
I don't know, it's quite
I'm
funny
very
that we're
successful.
playing
I
a
can afford to
mission
be
where Avon
I
Hertz,
date
Elon
a
Musk
lot.
is,
I'm a
and
millennial.
whilst
You're
Elon
30.
Musk is being a
Elon
dick
on the
on
cusp.
Twitter.
Don't try to put
Elon
me in a
Musk
box.
became
This guy.
Avon Hertz.
the exaggerated character
We have a real
No, but
that was
like-
based off of him.
No, you know what? Elon Musk has always been like this. He just had really good PR. Rockstar knew what he was like, and they fucking did him true. They did him so true in as Avon, and I love that. Rockstar fucking knows. This is the thing. We need to remember this. Rockstar knows. Rockstar is one of the best companies in the world for figuring this shit out. So you know what? It's fine. Alright, so we're gonna do Bogdan problem first, because there is a jacket. If you finish Bogdan problem, there is a jacket, and I want that jacket. I'm not gonna lie. And then we've got to do Doomsday. So we're gonna do Bogdan now. We're not probably gonna finish it today, but we're gonna do it today. We're gonna do some of it today. And then we're gonna just keep going over the next 3 weeks, get these two done. The problem is, it's hard to get all this done now, based on time. And then because I play other games now as well, I play... You know, when Rebecca's busy, I play other games on stream, so it's like hard to get stuff done anymore.
Yeah.
It's hard, you know, it sucks, but it's at the same time, it's probably for the best, because I don't really need money in this game anymore. I don't need fack money. I'm fack rich, as Spade would say.
There's a location up on your GPS. Now we need a new span to get a key card to get in an aircraft hangar to steal an Avenger, because the Russians are here.
Oh yeah, we need to steal the right
Okay,
vehicle.
you got that? Good.
I've done this in a long time.
Called out to help the LSPD with some
Remember we used to
bank
grind
robbers or
these?
something. So
I
get their
remember.
van while they're
I remember
occupied and bring
grinding
it to me.
these. Good times.
Just robbed banks.
And we used to grind Bogdan, but we never did the glitch with Bogdan, we would just grind Bogdan. Because it was so easy compared to, say, the Doomsday scenario finale. Also, they upped all these, didn't they?
Aye.
pretty sure. So that's nice.
Fact tanks keep on exploding and knocking me over.
I should probably say we'd rather you didn't bring the cops here. We've kinda got enough to deal with right now.
I love this Bigfoot outfit, man. I'm never gonna stop loving this thing.
I feel like
This is truly my favorite thing ever.
Unless we want to end up in a secret foreign prison, that is.
Can I phone Lester? Because I can't remember.
No, because they are listed as heists.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, you're not allowed to call that. Actually, I'm not. I can't remember if you can or not. I'm pretty sure you can't. I feel like Lester should be able to do it though, because Lester, you need to show off your skills, bro. Actually, I'm gonna see. Lester, where are you?
Why, hello, how you doing?
Oh, you can. I forgot. Yeah, you can, Rebecca.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hey.
I guess
You're
it's.
in
Oh yeah,
trouble.
it's Casino where you
Okay.
was the first one they
I'll deal with
couldn't.
it.
They didn't let you do it with. I hope we get a heist this year for next update. I hope that's what we're getting at Christmas, because I'm not gonna lie, the contract one, the one with Franklin and all that, it was okay, but it just didn't really live up to a heist. Too
Didn't hit the
much,
spot.
yeah, it didn't hit the spot. Too much Dr. Dre, not enough Lester, in my opinion. Not enough Uncle Lester, creepy Uncle Lester. So I hope we get a proper heist this year. We have not had a proper heist since Cayo Perico,
True.
which wasn't my favorite heist, admittedly. I preferred Casino. Casino was, in my opinion, the best all-round heist, just for the fact that it was so well done too. Like, they really did a good job of that. And I love the build-up to it with the DLC beforehand. There was a DLC. Remember how they did a DLC like in summer before, and it had like the
Yeah.
story with like Duggan, how Duggan got Casino and all that. I loved that little build-up, and then they did the heist. It was the perfect build-up, and I genuinely think that that's one of the things Cayo Perico missed. Was they should have been a story build-up to Cayo Perico before Cayo Perico. But remember that trailer when they showed us Cayo Perico for the first time, and everyone was trying to figure out if it's like on an island.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, it's on an island? It's a separate place? That was cool. Rockstar did a great job with that. And it makes me wonder, imagine if they put Cayo Perico in GTA 6 as an Easter egg.
Oh yeah, man.
Because GTA 6 is Florida, right?
Yeah.
And Cayo Perico's in the Caribbean. So maybe we will get a Cayo Perico Easter egg in GTA 6. That would be cool. Maybe we'll see El Rubio.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, you know what? If we do, we do, and if we don't, we don't. In the good word of our friend Gaz.
I mean, to be fair, his facial model's quite good, so it
is, yeah.
would make sense. It'd be great if we saw El Rubio as he makes a little cheeky appearance in GTA 6. That would be great.
That would be good.
I would love it. I'd be all for that, personally.
There's a sub off the coast. Foreign agents everywhere, and no real explanation of what's going on.
Don't worry, Lester. I have no idea what's going on either. You were about to text your boyfriend when I went live. You can still text him. Text him anyway. Alright, prep complete.
So the setup jobs are a big deal ahead of the final operation, the move on the submarine. So we always got to make sure we have the equipment we need.
I feel like Lester's
Might seem
right in my
like this
ear.
Prep work is small fry, but details matter.
Lester,
we
why are
need
you in
this
my ear?
stuff, but it's not so important how we get it. Source it. Steal it from rival crews. Throw money down to buy it. Whatever.
talking
get
to
the
me in the
equipment
ear,
and
that's
we
so
can do the
weird.
job and we can get
Don't like when he
paid.
talks in your ear.
Stop. Don't talk in my ear. I mean, I don't mind it when Lester speaks in my ear, to be fair, but I like it when it's, you know, on a sofa when we're watching Netflix. Prefer it like that. It's more romantic than when he's speaking to me when I'm in the middle of a job. You know, I'm kind of, my mind's too busy on the job. We already did. Ah, fair, fair. All right. Next. What is this one? Stromberg's. Oh,
Luckily, a rival import-export crew's done most of our work
not a
for
fan
us.
of that.
They've got direct
He
cars
sent
to
you a
the
picture of a
actual
dinosaur with
snipers. I'll
titties, or
send you an image of what
titties,
you're looking
even.
for.
It's, fair
Alright.
enough. As you do. As you do. Remember when this heist came out? The Oppressor Mark II wasn't even a thing yet.
I know.
And
We
I
used to-
remember
What vehicle did we use? A Buzzard?
Oppressor Mark I, Buzzard, and Hydra.
Oh yeah, that was it.
The Hydra, I specifically used to use the Hydra for this one.
Yeah.
To look for all the things, and then like we'd go pick them up with
And
Cave
just
and
pick it
Gaz.
up. Yeah.
Man, good times, good memories on this heist.
Strombergs are all that will work for this, I'm afraid.
Lester, that's a damn lie. We now have Toreadors, and they work even better underwater, so that's a damn lie, Lester. Why were you not... Did Lester not realise there's another waterproof vehicle out there? I mean, I suppose like the designer of them could have came up with them later, but like, let's face it, those things probably existed in the wild. How much is GTA Online? GTA Online is the same price as GTA 5 because it's included with GTA 5. Although I think on PS5 and Xbox Series you can buy it separately now. But I don't know how much it is separately. How much for PlayStation 9 to run it? Oh, for the you would need the PlayStation on Plus as well. So I don't know. That's like 40 a year, 50 a year, plus the game for PlayStation. Come on.
You found one!
Come
Now
on.
steal the truck and get it back to the facility.
Well, there's only 3 left. Well, yeah, 3 left possibilities. So do not turn right on your. Well, your right, please. Oh, I would guys didn't turn. Oh. Get in. No. Kill him. Bye-bye. Woo. Sit down. Yeah, it's a bit pricey, but I suppose if you're only using it to play GTA Online, yeah, it's pretty pricey. But if you use it like I do for everything, then yeah, it's not too bad. I do feel like I think any online game should be free to play online now. I don't think I don't think Sony or Microsoft should charge for online like gaming. They should only charge for like the current services like PS Plus and Xbox Game Pass, for example. But the actual online experience should be free. Or they could offer some sort of free tier for people that want to play a little bit, but they have very little time to play, kind of thing. Hey, Cave! The way, you bastard. I still remember when they made online, like on PlayStation, you had to have PS Plus with the PS4, and I remember that because I had PS Plus already, So I signed up to what the hell? I signed up to PS Plus day one. Like I had PS Plus before you even needed it, just purely because I liked the idea of PS Plus.
Yeah.
But then when they started making PS Plus like required to play online, I never agreed with that because I don't think it should be forced.
Okay, we've got something to work with.
You don't pay for PC online. You don't pay for to play online on PC.
Can you imagine
Well,
if you had to? Oh, imagine the different
Microsoft
amount-
tried it. To be fair,
Yeah.
Microsoft tried it with
We have a Stromberg! Get the truck off those assholes and bring it in.
Microsoft tried it with Games for Windows Live back in the late 2000s, and it absolutely flopped. Yeah, people were like, we're not paying for online on PC, and so Microsoft decided to
It would be
abandon
so expensive on PC because you've got so many different gaming services.
Yeah, that's the problem as well. I mean, Microsoft was hoping to make like their service the one and all, like every games
Yeah.
would use. But like, yeah, that's the problem. If you had all the different services, it would cost a lot of money.
Like, could you imagine Steam, Ubisoft, EA?
Yeah, it's just not really going to work out. So I do feel that I wish that console went the same direction as PC. But
Yeah.
I guess the problem is now PC is so expensive and just in general now, like to get hardware, so it kind of offsets itself. It wasn't so bad when you could get a high tier GPU for $400 to $500.
Well done, that's two of
Nowadays you're paying that for a mid tier GPU. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Actually ridiculous. I absolutely love PC, but it's not a fun place to be right now. I'm glad that AMD's been releasing some new. They've announced their new GPUs and their prices are really good. So I'm actually very excited to see. It's funny actually because their GPU is actually $100 cheaper than it was than last gen's one, which is funny because Nvidia was like, prices on GPUs are going to keep going up, and AMD is like, nah, actually no.
Yeah.
So, as is tradition, AMD has to release cheap products. But then I know what happened is that because of that, Nvidia will put the prices down on their products, and then everyone who was complaining about Nvidia will then go and buy an Nvidia, and so the cycle continues. So it always happens. It always happens with that. Everyone complains about Nvidia's pricing, and then AMD releases a cheaper product. That's 90% as good for like 60% of the price.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, nah, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the Nvidia product anyway. And then people wonder why Nvidia does what they want.
What are the prices like in general just now for like buying
For what?
for buying PC parts?
Well, I mean, most PC stuff is still,
It's probably quite high.
it's not as high as it was. It's definitely better. GPUs are the ones that are kind of inflated in price still.
Oh, okay.
Everything. Oh, you fucker.
I still don't understand like how that all worked. I
What
just
do you
know that
mean?
it did. Like why it all went berserk. Like I know that it did. I just don't quite understand like why.
Well, it's because you're not making enough stuff and everyone's buying them.
So they're putting the prices up so that.
Yeah,
guess.
like, because that's the way it works with demand. That, if you're not making enough to satisfy demand, you can in theory put the price up until you meet that point where, I mean, as long as you're selling more than what you make, you can put the price up as much as you want till the point where you stop selling as much as you make, and that's when you stop putting your prices up.
And they're still at a point where they can't make enough.
Well, there's such a big backlog of people that wanted GPUs over the pandemic but couldn't get any. So there's still people trying to buy them now. I mean, they've gone down in comparison to where they were, but there's a lot, there's still not like 2019, like 2018 prices. They're still more inflated than they should be. A lot
Yeah.
of them, especially the 30 series Nvidia cards, they're fucking. It's because Nvidia made so many of them and they weren't selling them on purpose to kind of specifically sell them to their crypto friends, the ones who are buying them up in like large quantities. And then the problem is that collapsed because crypto's a fucking scam, and then what's happened is Nvidia's been left with all these 30 series cards that no one's buying because everyone's waiting for the 40 series.
Yeah.
So now Nvidia's trying to get their 30 series out and try to get them out of stock. They're trying to completely sell them, but they're not doing a good job.
Yeah.
Crypto's not a scam. Crypto is a scam. It's 100% a scam. The backbone of blockchain has real-world applications, but crypto itself is a scam. So it's a complete scam. It's a big piece of shit scam. I mean, that is true. But you get what I mean, though. The blockchain itself, I will say, the blockchain does have applications, but the crypto side of it, the thing that what people run on the blockchain. I mean, you have this brand new application that could be used for many, many different things in the future. And what's the first thing people do with it? Try to make money off it. It's terrible. I mean, actually, in theory, crypto had good origins. I'm not going to lie and say crypto didn't have good, it had potential. It had good opportunity. It could have been used in a way that is beneficial to people. I mean, most people probably not, but it could have been beneficial for people living in hostile regimes or people living in countries where their currency is complete shit. But the problem is, as is tradition with people, everyone buys crypto not to use it, but to sell it. It's not an actual currency, it's a commodity. It's something that people will buy to sell explicitly. They don't buy it to use it. No one uses the vast majority of cryptocurrency. Like, no one out there is especially older, especially cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, which is terrible as a currency. No one uses Bitcoin for as currency. No, I mean, there are some cryptos out there that people do use as currencies, but it's very, very, very rare. And most people buy it just to hoard it to then sell when the price is is high. That's literally it. It's like a stock. It's like stock trading. It's just stock trading for people that don't have the resources to do real stock trading. That's kind of what it is, and it sucks because it is a scam at this point. And so many people bought into it. And I feel like this also was another thing, because during the pandemic there was lots of people that had nothing going on in their lives. You have to remember that a lot of people out there are people that spend all their time in the real world doing real world stuff. They don't use the internet usually. They don't care about the internet, and they were stuck at home with nothing to do, and they were bored because the internet isn't interesting enough to them. So then these people, these hustle culture people, they got into crypto. They saw this thing where they could potentially make money from home. And so people got into this whole idea of, oh, let's make money off, let's buy this stuff and then sell it. And crypto and that's that big massive wave of people that got into crypto during the pandemic. And thank the Lord, I'm very thankful that it died. A lot of people, when they went back to work or back into the real world after COVID died down a little bit, and so they don't have time anymore. A lot of these people don't have time to waste sitting around on Twitter, sitting around in Reddit, trying to figure out which crypto to buy, which crypto to sell. And so a lot of that died off, thank the Lord. It will come back, as it always does with crypto. It comes back in waves. It's a weird, it's like it will go up, it will go down, it will go up, it will go down. But the good news is a lot of people have, the COVID level wave will probably not return. Hey Dean, just chill, just fact chill with Fat Bigfoot on Fat Bike. What about you? I'm not a fan of crypto in the slightest in that sense. I do feel there are applications for blockchain, and I do feel there are applications for a cryptocurrency in the future, but I don't believe in the current application of these cryptocurrencies at the moment. I don't believe that the current form of cryptocurrency is the one that we will see long term. I think this form of cryptocurrency will die off as time goes on and will be replaced with a more stable cryptocurrency, probably backed, funny enough, backed by governments. Because I can see what will happen. Actually, I could see it. you know, currency, like governments that have their own currency, you know, countries that have their own currency will have a government-backed cryptocurrency for, you know, like a crypto dollar, a crypto pound, that kind of thing, and that would probably be more usable. But the current form of cryptocurrency makes no sense. It doesn't work. You happy to see people losing money on it? You were trying to scam. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people in a way got scammed themselves, so then they have to scam other people. It's like a multi-level marketing scheme. It's like, yeah, it's like it's a pyramid scheme. You know, you need more people to buy into it, and these people would go on Twitter, go online, and hype it up to get people to buy what you'd already bought, so you could get the fuck out of it. And that was all it really was people just, you know, getting out. It's funny how that went. Jesus Christ, there we go. Nothing much, fair enough, Dean. You vandalized school bathroom. Oh, you shouldn't vandalize school bathrooms. Oh, sorry, Rebecca.
Sorry.
The fraud Elon. Yeah, oh, everyone was so... You know what's the best thing about that whole thing with Dogecoin? It pissed so many people off who loved Elon, and then they realized that Elon was just trying to fuck them over and also make money for himself, and they got so pissed from that. So good. Good times. Can I join FAC lobby, FAC prep, FAC heist? Yeah, shorty.
Where the fuck's the oh, it's there.
FAC duffel is FAC there, yeah. Oh my good god. What's that skin? What, the one I'm wearing at the moment? Well, the Bigfoot skin.
Bring it in for analysis and watch out for any interested parties.
Talk about fat crypto has made my throat fat dry. Always does, to be fair. It's
Mine
not.
already is dry as fuck.
Oh. It's not, like I said, I do feel there is applications for it, but the current form of it, nah. And I was very annoyed with that.
I hate all those fucking YouTubers and streamers that like came up with their own one, or they partnered with a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, yeah.
So that they could like inflate it and then like fuck over.
The thing is, there could be applications for something like that, like a streamer currency, a streamer, you know, like, I could see something like that working for stream-related things. You know how, like, we have points and stuff on stream? I could see something like that working where it has some value, so it can be used on multiple platforms and have it, you know, being universal. But again, it's not being done in the way to make it fun for people. It's being done in a way just to make money for themselves. So at that point, it's just like, well, screw it, why? It's never used to actually be beneficial as a currency. It just is used to make money. But whatever. Why are you Bigfoot? Because I like being Bigfoot. It's fun. And it ruined all the GPU markets for so long, and it still has an effect. There's so many people that are still trying to offload old GPUs, and that messes with it. Because the thing is, if you're buying a GPU off the used GPU, you don't know whether it's going to be, you know, misused or not. You don't know if it's been something that's been running in a server rack all day trying to make money. You know what I mean? So it might not be that good quality when you get it. It might have been quite worn out. So. Oh yeah, NFTs are the most wasteful things ever. Like, cryptocurrency as it currently stands is bad enough. NFTs are so bad for the environment. And for what? There is no benefit to them.
Fuck NFTs. I hate people that use NFTs.
If you have a product, if you've made a piece of art, or you've made a video or anything, you can copyright it using your government, using your, you know, your country's system to copyright it. You don't need to make it an NFT. You literally have, we have systems in place to allow people to protect their goods, to protect their ideas. And our fucking copyright system is so bad, though, in some way. Like, it really, you know, like, look how long they last for. 70 years plus however long they want. Usually they just keep extending it. So you could just, you know, you could just copyright your thing. You'll never have to worry about it not being copyrighted in the future. You'll be making money off that for years. You don't need to make an NFT. Oh yeah, a lot of celebrities did NFTs, and I think a lot of them probably didn't fully understand it. I'll give people the
For
benefit.
sure.
I'll give the benefit of the doubt to some people because I do feel that a lot of them probably had no fucking clue what they were doing with it.
They probably thought, oh,
Like
this is
their
too way to get
marketing
money.
guy. We have to remember a lot of their marketing guy and their people could have suggested and could have told them you basically should do this.
Yeah.
So I won't be too harsh on some people, but there are some who are really pushing it, like heavily pushing it. Not just I have an NFT now, but fully going in on it and making like multiple of them and really pushing the idea and really trying to like talk it up. And those people, yeah, I feel like at that point, if you know more than, if you actually know what it means, then yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed in you. But if you know, some of these people, if you said to them, what does NFT actually mean, they wouldn't be able to answer it because they don't actually know. They don't actually know. But I do feel that, yeah, to be fair though, when you have a brand, you should be aware of what you're doing. But let's face it, a lot of people have no idea what they're doing with tech. You have to remember, a lot of these celebrities, they don't know anything more than how to use their iPhone. And that's it. That's all they know. If you said to them, how do you do anything with your computer? If you gave them a Windows computer, they would look at you like you're an alien. A lot of these celebrities, especially these more modern celebrities, who always get caught pictures with their iPhone out because they like to have their iPhone out so they can show off they have an iPhone. Yeah, they have no idea what they're doing. So, yeah, I'm a lot more disappointed with someone who knows about computers than someone who is just, oh, I have an iPhone and that's, I'm a tech kind of, with these people that say, oh, I'm a tech kind of person, I know tech, and you ask them what do they know about it, they say, oh, I have an iPhone. Bro, just because you're young and have an iPhone doesn't mean you know much about tech. And a lot of people have that, say that right now. A lot of people use that as they're like, oh, I'm young and I have an iPhone, I know tech, kind of thing. So those kind of people I give a little bit of leeway to. Oh wow. But the kind of people that actually know what they're doing, yeah, I can't forgive them.
Is it weird that there's a Russian nuclear sub off the coast of San Andreas? Or is that like par for
It's quite sad how many people don't. What am I calling Moors? It's actually quite sad how many people don't know how to use like anything more than an iPhone. And you'll give them an Android and they'll be like, how would you use this? It's too complex. You ask them, why would you never use an Android? Oh, because I don't have, it's too complex.
Get in serious trouble, huh? Okay,
Really?
leave it with me.
Really? It's too complex, is it? I've actually read a lot of stories this year of, I mentioned it before. Remember how I mentioned that computer literacy has actually declined in the last 10 years?
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of university professors now who have to teach their new students. And mind you, these are computer science courses and IT courses, not just, like generic. This isn't just like history or English or whatever. These are courses with people who are going into computer science and IT related courses. And they have to teach them how to use a file manager. Because a lot of kids these days don't know how to use file managers, especially on iPhones. You just download the item, it goes into your downloads folder, and that's about it. That's about what it is. And a lot of people, there was this thing, but there was a lot of people struggling how to upload stuff, and they were asking, and when they were having to upload like an assignment, instead of uploading like the PDF or a Word document or whatever you had to submit it in, they were uploading it. They were asking if they could like type in the G drive or the OneDrive link instead. So they would do it on Google. What's the Google one that's like Word? What's that one called? They would do it on the Google
Docs.
Yeah, Google Docs. They would do it in their Google Docs, do their assignment, and then they would try to upload it by putting the URL of that the link, and put it into the thing to try to upload it to the actual university system. And they don't understand how it works as a file, they don't understand that. And I get it to some extent, you know, the world is changing and we should keep up with tech. Just because something was the way that we did it for 20, 40, 50, 60, whatever. Just because it's been like that all the time doesn't mean that we should force, like, people to stay like that. Like, we should evolve with the times. But at the same time, it's a bit mad that we're saying to people, yeah, like, it's a bit mad that we're not teaching everyone how to use basic file management on a computer. Basic, because computers are made up of files, and you have to use file management. You can't just stick your file. If you're designing an operating system, you can't just stick the file wherever you fucking want it. You have to have it in the right places, and you've got to design it in an efficient way. So, you know, otherwise you're going to end up with programs that are just all over the place, and systems are over the place. But so you know, it's kind of a balance. You know, how do we evolve the times to let young, you know, because obviously young people are growing up on phones. It's not right to say, oh, you don't know how to use a computer, you're dumb, because they know how to use phones really well. But at the same point, we have to make sure that they're aware how to use things like computers, because although they may not need to use them in every day, a lot of people use tablets these days instead, and phones. You still might need to use a computer one day.
What enough?
So, it just made me laugh, though, how many people don't know how to use a file manager.
I'm underneath the facility.
Are you? Good, stay there.
We got it. Okay, hit
That's
the planning
fucking
room when
rude.
you want to try and stop these enemy agents.
Fact stay, fact there.
Can you see my head?
No.
You'll see it when you come out.
But yeah, it's just mad to me. Like, it's legit so mad to me that that's kind of the situation at the moment for the world. That so many kids these days don't have any sort of, like, understanding. It's mad, but there's not much we can really do about that. That's just the way it is, you know. Schools need to teach. I think they need to teach everything. They need to teach how to use computers, especially traditionally, you know, Windows, because it's such a widespread thing, but also teach how to use a phone. But saying that though, phones and stuff like that are very intuitive. You don't need a lot of teaching. If you give a kid a phone, if you give these little toddlers a phone or a tablet, they'll figure this stuff out within hours. It's so intuitive to them. It's crazy. It's actually scary though how many people don't know how to use like even just basic websites. A lot of people use the app versions instead. And so using a website is like insanely foreign to some people now, some kids. I couldn't use just apps. I tried to, but I'll tell you what though, like for example, just email management. A lot of people use their phones to do all their emails, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, how the hell can you do that? Because I'll tell you what, there's nothing more amazing than when you get your you get on a computer and you open up your emails and you have so much more. You have so much more view. You can read everything cleanly. You can manage things much easier with a mouse. And yet there are people out there like with their fingers tap 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 all over the place, doing it so quick. Man. Imagine a fucking business from a phone, like that's insane.
It's pretty wild.
It is. I'm the fat guy, aren't I? Why am I coming over here on a bloody thing? Why am I not just flying over the oppressor like a normal person?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, whatever. See, now I'm fat doing it fat wrong. See, this is what happens when you don't play GTA Online for a while. You lose it. I've been playing too much Liberty City Stories. Who was that? Who did that? Was it Dean? Ran the bloody helicopter out of the way. Can I just say, I just want to say this on a stream, when I have everyone's attention. Liberty City Stories is a great fucking GTA game. If you've not played it, play it. Trust me. It's got some of the best, like, 100% content I've ever played in a GTA game. Go away. Go away. Leave us alone.
Considering that went down in international waters,
Oh, okay, I just totally missed. But I hate the rockets now, they're so bad.
They're not that bad. You just have to be behind them instead of like in front of them.
Yeah.
I fact like Fact Rocket.
Rackman holds the purse strings now.
That helicopter's a bit
She's the
fat.
one we gotta please.
Mrs. Fackman
And get our
holds all the
paychecks.
purse strings, does she? She holds all the purse strings. Well, I'll let Miss Fackman know. Nah, I won't be rude about Miss Fackman. I like Miss Fackman.
Of course you do.
Well, she's awesome. She's probably one of the best GTA characters, along with Agent 14. And I'll say this: Avon Hertz is one of the best characters Rockstar's ever come up with. It's so true to Elon Musk. Like, it's actually ridiculously scary how accurate Avon Hertz is. I still think Avon Hertz should come back from the dead.
Comes back like in a Clifford form or something.
Yeah, legit. I would love to see Avon come back. Clifford almost came back in the last DLC. What was the last DLC again? Oh yeah, it was the one with ULP, wasn't it? Yeah, yeah. We forgot about that one.
Okay, your ECUs are going in the torpedoes, your cars are repaired. We're ready for the move on the submarine whenever you are. Just go to planning.
Beep. So, for anyone who doesn't know, if you do a Bogdan finale, you get a Clifford jacket of some form. If you do the not the data breach, the Doomsday finale, you get another jacket. And if you do all the finales in the next 3 weeks, and I think that includes all the heists, not just the originals, you get a $3 million bonus, which I mean, personally, I think it should be $10 million. But, you know, $3 million plus if you do all the work for all the heist finales, you get all the money for that. I think that's nothing to, like, laugh at, really. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, so... We're going to just finish this... We're going to do Summer and Recon as the last one for tonight. That we're going to do. Because obviously I want to do this with Rebecca. So we're going to do this quickly. And then we're going to do quickly before my break. We're going to do some faction wars. And then we're going to go on my break. So that'll be that. And then after that, I'm going to price up a OG heist. Not an OG heist. Does that mean we have to do casino then as well? And does that include all the finale types or just the one? If it does include casino, well, does that mean you have to do like all 3 variations?
I'm not sure. It's not really clear.
It's not very clear, Rockstar. I don't like that, Rockstar, not giving us clear instructions. I really don't know what it means. I guess we'll see, won't we? Let me have a look. Again, news wire. See, they should clarify this. Maybe I should email them like, hey, Rockstar. It just says complete all the heist finales. You would think it just said, because the sentence before says 2 times money and RP on all set missions for all classic heists, and 1.5 times all prep missions and Doomsday heist. But like, and then it just says, all heist finales. So I guess that does mean all the heist finales, the classic and the yeah, like it must mean the classic and the Doomsday ones. But does it mean the casino as well? And does it mean, yeah, all variations? Like, I just feel like Rockstar needs to be clearer. I really do. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they fucked me over too.
You should try it. I've got a wasting disease. Anyone can do it, as long as they've got the time
Yeah, Rockstar got Avon down perfectly. He is literally Elon Musk. My guy is legit Elon Musk, man. The more I listen to him, the more I realize. Like, I always thought, yeah, you know, maybe Rockstar exaggerated him a little bit, but no, legit, Rockstar got him down to a T.
Rockstar predicted that his true self would come out.
Yeah, legit. Is someone at Rockstar used to work with Elon or something? Because it's way too accurate. This was 2017. This was before his PR team got fired by him. $8 to be verified now. Honestly, that's just going to lead to so many very bad situations where people are going to verify and then use it.
It's going to lead, literally, it's going to have so, because like, usually, if you're looking for a celebrity or someone and you see a verified tick, you're like, okay, well, Twitter's physically verified them, so you know that it's an actual account. Whereas like, now any top of Harry can do it.
Apparently none of the verification process, like none of the ID requirement, like stuff will be implemented straight away. So it means that anyone can sign up as anyone.
So stupid. You could literally have someone pretend to be Hitler and they would be able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, someone already pretended to be Donald Trump. For a laugh, so. It's really, really dumb idea. Like the thing is, this is what I think they should do, and this is what someone else has suggested. Not my idea. Someone else suggested this, and I just thought it was great. The idea that there's 2 levels of verification. So there's three levels, I guess, in a sense. There's non-verified. Well, 3 levels of membership. There's non-verified members. These are just normal people who signed up. Their account has never been verified. It's just it could be any anonymous, whatever. You know, you should be anonymous, whatever. Then there should be verified people that have signed up, paid the fee, and also given them ID. And then that means that anyone could do this, but it has to, you know, you can sign up, you get like a basic tick, and that says that you have verified you are a real person. You're not just a bot. You're not a, you're not a bot. You're not a, well, hopefully not a bot. Because I guess if you have to give your ID, you are a real person somewhere, and you don't have to put your real name when you signed up. Once you've verified, Twitter holds your ID securely. You don't have to put your real name on your Twitter profile, but Twitter knows you're a real person, and you get a very basic little tick that says, "Hey, this is a real person. This is definitely not a bot, or very likely to be a bot because, very likely to be a bot because it's verified. They've had ID, and they've given it." And then there should be the higher verification, which is the current verification system, where you need to be someone who is influential and have gone through a more in-depth ID process to prove that you are that person. And that's what they could do and should do. And that way, then you can have the 3 tiers. You've got the unverified people that could be bots or bad actors or whoever, people that just whatever don't want to give ID, fair enough. You've got the people that have given ID and you can trust that they're at least someone who is, they're likely to be a real person. And then the top tier, which is, this is someone who is a real, celebrity or influential person. And they'll have a fancy tick, like a very fancy tick, with a gold on it or something, I don't know. But you get the point, you get the whole point that way there's no confusing who is who, because the person who pays the $8 verification fee isn't going to get the big tick, isn't going to get the big daddy tick of like the other guys. They're going to get the basic tick. And then that way he can throw out the whole bullshit where, oh, we don't want fake users on our platform kind of thing. He can throw all that out and say that's what he achieved. and at the same time make a bit of money, and at the same time it still gives people who are influential,
Details on an airlock.
it still means that they're separate. They, you know, they still have their something that kind of puts them above everyone else to show that they're actual influential, real, you know, important person.
Every Russian submariner's looking right at you.
But he won't do that because he's so angry at the fact that people with that tick hate him that he's trying to use it as a weapon.
Yeah.
So he won't do it. His ego is too. He's got such a big ego, and he's got such a bad way of dealing with people. That he won't
He's
do it.
compensating for something else.
He won't do it in a way that's successful. He doesn't want to make Twitter successful. He doesn't want to make Twitter a better place. He just wants to do it so he can troll the people he doesn't like.
Yeah. That's
And that's-
literally it.
and that's
It's
what
literally
is
just
so
a rich
funny.
boy. It's literally just a rich man, like, throwing his money around. Well,
Yeah,
lack really
he-
of
you know,
money.
it's hilarious, and it's gonna fail so bad.
It's a shame. Twitter was good back in the day.
He could make it better, and that's what I find so funny. He could make it better if he wanted to, because like even my idea, well not my idea, the idea that I heard somewhere else, even that at least deals with the issue of fake accounts. But he won't do it like that because he literally just wants to use it as a weapon against people he doesn't like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so funny. Oh yeah, exactly. The price wasn't the main issue of it. Like that's really not the issue. The main, you know, that like of course there will be people out there that can't afford the price, but it's not. That's not
That
the main
wasn't the
argument.
main issue. Yeah.
That wasn't the main
The
issue
main
of the
argument is
situation.
it shouldn't be a thing. Like,
It's just poorly. It's going to be poorly implemented, and he's doing it in a way that just doesn't benefit anyone. In the way that he was kind of talking to the people on there, trying to like find, like he was saying $20, and then Stephen King was responding to him, so he said, "All right, $8." Like, that's
Yeah.
not a good businessman right there. It's gonna be a disaster. I really do think it's going to end in disaster. Twitter is going to go downhill so quick. And I think, I honestly feel that he's going to end up having to just write it off. I mean, it's losing $3 million a day. How do you fix that if you're losing $3 million a day? You've fired half your talent. And you're going to be cutting all this infrastructure, so it's going to start going down more during, like, massive peaks, which means that you're going to end up having issues with, you know, dealing with when it goes down. When services start going down more, people stop going there because everyone hates it when your service goes down. If you're trying to do something and it goes down, and then you go do something else, come back, it works for a bit, then it goes down. There's nothing more infuriating, and you just choose, well, I'm not going to go there. I can't be bothered, and that's what's going to happen. He's going to cut the infrastructure to the point that it just is an awful experience. He's going to cut the team to the point where he has no one who's got talent left. And then he's just going to end up making it. He's gonna say he's trying to do it for free speech and to make it so that conservatives have a more equal voice, bollocks. But really, what he's gonna do is he's gonna allow shit that shouldn't be on there to come on there. You know, there's a difference between someone saying, "I believe that, you know, we should spend less money on welfare," or "I believe that we shouldn't give money to poor people," whatever, versus someone going, "Fucking Heil Hitler," and fucking,
exactly.
you know,
That's
all
way more
Jews
hardcore.
must die kind of bullshit. And there's a big difference between
Yeah.
those two types of people. That one is a conservative person, one is a fucking fascist. So there's a big difference there. And yet Elon doesn't seem to understand that there is a difference with that. He thinks that, oh, well, maybe that
think he
person
does.
who's spouting shit about Heil Hitler, maybe he's actually an okay person because he's just a poor conservative person that's being silenced by the left kind of bullshit. That's what he thinks, and that's how he's going to come out about it. And that's going to just kill off all the advertising. Who's going to advertise on a website where that shit becomes normal?
I mean, look what happened to Kanye when he did all that. When he
Yeah.
made that tweet about going DEFCON on the Jews and stuff like that, and all the other stuff that he said, like, advertisers are not going to want to be involved with that.
Exactly. Like, no one... I don't want to silence people for being conservative. I think it's fine if you want to share your views, because people will share the views that they think you're a piece of shit, and that's fair. That's how it is. But there's a difference between that and someone going around say, being
Well,
a
that's what
literal fascist or a Nazi.
that's what I don't get. Like, I'm pretty sure like freedom of speech does not include being fascist or
Well, it
like
does in a way, but in that's in government. There is no private freedom of speech with private companies. There's no freedom of speech there.
yeah. So what's he
So
talking about?
he knows what he's talking about. There is no freedom of speech. The U.S. Constitution doesn't
I
defend
guess
freedom
he's
of
just
speech in
like,
private companies, but he's trying to make this into this whole moral argument that you should never impair someone else's speech. And for the most part, I agree. Someone should have the right to see what they want. But at the same
sorry, but if you're
time,
fascist,
I
fuck
don't want
you.
to hear, and I think most people don't want to hear people spouting off, violent, horrible shit about, someone because they're Jewish or someone because their color of the skin. No one wants to hear that. No one wants to see that. And that shit shouldn't be on any website, really. If you want to say that shit, you're more than welcome to go down to your local town square in real life and say that shit. You're probably gonna get knocked the fuck out, but that's your option. But I don't think any advertiser wants to hear that shit, and I certainly don't. So that's why I stopped using Twitter. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to see that shit. I ain't interested in hearing about people talking about how Jews are taking over the world. Look, we already had that argument. We had that whole thing, in the 1940s. Look what happened. We don't need to have that shit again. We've seen the outcome of what happens when people start to think that's acceptable. And we saw the outcome. It was 6 million people dead. So I don't want to see that again. And I think that anyone who allows that shit to be spread is, has got blood on their hands, or will have blood on their hands when something bad happens. Because something bad will happen. And mark my words, there's going to be some sort of terrorist attack, white terrorist attack on Jewish people, and it's going to be horrible. So
Yeah.
I'm not a fan one bit of Elon Musk or his new Twitter. One bit. Fact, Elon Musk. And Avon Hertz too, actually, because he's also a knobhead.
And Kanye West. Just adding that in.
Kanye West. That man is on some other cloud. He's in cloud fucking... he's on Jupiter's clouds. He's out there. That man has got no sense.
Cannot stand him, honestly. Oh my days. I just saw like the most awesome thing ever. Germany has just announced unlimited public transport anywhere in the country will cost you just £1.40 per day.
That's really good. Actually, Spain has also made it so that you can go on any short or medium length train ride for free, I think until sometime in 2023 as well.
That's amazing.
Yeah, a lot of European countries are doing a great job there. Also, that's another thing. Germany actually has laws against, just saying like things about pro-Nazi and stuff like that. Actually on Twitter as well. So different, so if Germany's going to be doing a lot.
Work.
Yeah, it's going to be mad, and the EU's already talking to Elon, saying, "Look, Elon, if you have to follow the rules in our European Union, and so if he breaks those rules, if he allows stuff that is banned in the European Union,
yeah,
he could end up being really, really affected by it. Because the one thing you don't do is fuck with the EU. Look at Apple. Even Apple is." Very unfortunately for them, having to agree to put the USB-C into their phones. They're not very happy about it, but too bad, so sad for them. And that's the kind of the thing. You are not going to beat the EU, unlike the United States Senate and House. You're not going to be able to buy up the EU either. It's very difficult to go to 27 different countries and buy up all their representatives with different, because they're not like one group of people. They're, all the European parties are all made up of different local parties, like national parties that all have their own views and their own desires, and so it's very difficult to go into the EU and buy up members of the European Parliament, because you've got to deal with all these different local and national politics and their own, it's very difficult to do that. So it's made it very difficult for Elon and other lobbyists to buy them up. So sorry, Elon, you're just going to lose on that one. We're going to do faction wars quickly, and then I want to go on my break. So let's go. Let's do it. I just want to say that I've done it. That's it. Because I didn't do it last week because I was fact busy. So I want to say that I'd facted it. So we said we facted it. And then we say we facted it. Hey, Caitlin. Yo, it already loaded up. Whoa, wait, what? Wait, how? How did it load it up already? Yo, it's all, it's already loaded it into the. I'm really unsure how they loaded it into the OBS because I swear I had it on a different. Whatever, it's fine. I had it on a different section. It's fine. All right, I haven't played this in a while. It's running in 1080p on my screen, so it doesn't. So I can still see chat. So I don't need to have a separate chat open. I love it. Fantastic. Alright, Rebecca, you typing join when we've not even started it yet, yeah?
And maybe.
Wait, which ones did we... Wait, have we done all these? Oh, yeah, they added a new thing, by the way. I'm not sure... Wait, what's wait mode? No, turn it off. I don't trust that. They've added something else. They've added fashion show. So you can welcome your community to... And you can show off your best marble cosmetics. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure what that is. Alright, fine. Wait, have we done the Halloween one before? What's this? Gurg Splashtastic Adventure. Have we done this? How was that? Oh, fuck it, we're gonna do it. Alright, we're gonna just do this quickly. Beautiful. Oh my god, look at that. Yo, look at the water. Yo!
Oh, nice.
Look at the water. Looks beautiful. Why is it not Fat Joy? Oh, it's Fat Play. Why is everyone typing Fat Joy? It's Fat Play.
Why don't fuck no? It's been so long.
Why do you do breaks in the stream? Because I have to have a break. You can't sit there all day. It's bad for your back and your legs and your eyes, actually. So we gotta take a break. It's Fat Play. I like how everyone's like Fat Joy. It's Fat Play. What is this? It's a game where everyone can join, and it's like whoever's marble gets to the end first wins. That's pretty much it. It's just a bit of fun. It's like a stream. It's like a big stream game that incorporates everyone, lets everyone play. It's completely It's like it's not predetermined, but like you can't influence your ball in any way, your marble. So it's just whoever wins wins kind of thing. It's random. And if you want to play, you just type in !play, and that's that. Give me a sec. My poor throat. Much better. All right, I need a drink. I have got one either. That sucks. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Back play. We used to do like big competitions with this, but we're just gonna do it for fun tonight because people were asking, so we're gonna do it for fun. Kind of thing. Oh, look at that! I forgot the controls. Oh, look how beautiful the water looks. I mean, it doesn't look amazing, but it looks much better than it used to. Oh, this is awesome! Yo! Who made this, yeah? Alright, so... It looks actually really cool. Oh, that's awesome! Oh, that's so good! I don't know why... Rebecca, why is your picture just ever loading, like forever loading?
I don't know. It hates me.
Oh, there it is. Dean's is loaded. Dean's picture is obviously Deacon from Days Gone. Remember when Days Gone was a game? Remember when that game still had hope for a second one? And, well, not anymore. I have no idea. I'll be honest, I have no idea who's in first. Or in... It says... I think it just keeps... I think everyone just went down their own route, so who knows who's going to be first at this point. I think Dean's in the lead, though. Oh, yeah, Dean's got this, I think. I think Dean's got this. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, he's got it, he's got it. No, wait. Oh, yeah, Dean's got it, Dean's got it.
Rigged, to be honest.
Well, you know what? How is it rigged?
Because I said so.
Nah, you lost. Ah, Dean won. Fact first. Oof, you fackleys. Dean got the win on that one. GG's to Dean on that one. Let's try another one. Beautiful. Which one was that? Are these all new ones? I think they are. I've never played these before. Yo, what the? These are new ones. How have we never played these before?
Because we've not played in ages.
I mean, true, we haven't played it in like a year? Maybe a year and a half? Oh my days. Twitter, why did you keep sending? You know what's funny? I haven't used Twitter in like a couple of days now, but they keep sending me text messages. Not text messages, but notifications on my thing. It's really annoying. I need to. You know what? I'm just gonna delete it from my phone. Screw it. Screw it. It's going. I've had enough. Follow me on Instagram. Owned by also billionaire Mark Zuckerberg. You know what? At least with Zuck, you know that at least with Zuck, there is no cuck. Well, I know. You know, because, like, Zuck can't cuck because Zuck is cucked. But
You're right.
with Elon... No, I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. But you know what I mean. Zuckerberg, you know with Zuck that he isn't going to be much of a danger because the guy can't do anything right. I mean, look at his metaverse stuff. That's all failing and Facebook's, like, worth less than what it was ever. Well, that's rude. There's a hole? Well, that's not fair. There's a bloody hole. Both me and Dean have died. There's a bloody hole. Well, that's not fair.
Am I alive?
Yeah, you're alive. That's not fair. That's not fair, man.
As it should be.
That's not fair, bro. That's not fair. How is that fair?
Excellent.
I'm actually mad. I'm actually enraged. I'm so mad right now.
Excellent.
What do you mean excellent? That's bollocks. Ah! You hit
What
dynamite.
Oh,
I'm
fuck's sake,
done.
bro.
Fuck that map, bro. What's that map? That map's dangerous. Nah, fuck that map. Fuck
That's
that.
not very fair, was it?
No, that's not very fair at all. That's some bullshit. What do you mean? What's the percentage on death? It doesn't show us a death percentage on that one. That's not very fair. I feel like that one's a bit unfair, really. I feel like you didn't really get much of a chance. Oh shit! It's the GTA. It's the GTA place. Look, it's the GTA race course. Except it looks better. It's got picnic tables. Yo. I mean, it looks like every other race track out there, but let's just pretend it's a GTA one, just for the sake of it. I'm gonna join Rebecca. We're gonna try to win it. Who do you think is gonna win it?
Me,
I can't
obviously.
lie though. I can't lie. Since it's only us three who did it, I don't know. I'm gonna tell this, yeah. We're gonna change everyone's name on the Discord to Fact Loser, and then us three to Fact Winners because I think that's fair, you know. Because I don't want to just pick one of us as winners. So everyone else is going to be changed to Fact Loser. And then it's just going to be us three as Fact Winners. And that's going to be how it's going to be for like a week and a half to 2 weeks. I want you to understand. I'm sure people will be very displeased. I'm sure AF especially is going to have a lot of things to say about that. But you know what? I don't care. If AF doesn't like it, I don't care. I never have cared. Also, I like how it says we're all one. I don't know why it says we're all... Oh, wait, it says laps. Oh, this is laps. Wait, they have laps now? Oh, look, this is close, you know. Oh, this is close. I think Dean's kind of in the lead, though. Yeah, Dean's holding it. He's building a lead up. Rebecca's catching up. Rebecca's trying to get back into first. Not holding it, though. I think Dean's got this. Oh, wait. No, Dean's still holding this. To be fair, Dean's had this for a long time. Oh, what the... Where did I get that boost from? Wait, how did I just get a massive boost? I feel like that was rigged. I feel like that was a bit rigged, you know? Dean's back in the lead, though. That's fair.
Rigged.
What do you mean rigged?
Rigged.
What do you mean rigged?
It's rigged. I should win.
Why should you win?
Because I'm clearly the better player.
I don't know about that, you know.
It's just facts.
It's facts, is it?
Yep. Can't deny scientific proof.
I'm gonna have a great time changing everyone's name later to Fact Loser. I'm having a great time. I think there's a bot that does it for you for free. So I'm gonna do it myself, because that's a bit long. That's gonna be long, bro. Fact, not fact. Now that's a fact. The facts are... the facts are this. Everyone else is a fact loser. Dean won that one. I think Dean pretty much had that. Dean's won both of them so far.
Honestly, it's rigged.
I'm telling you, man. Dean's a pro. Dean's a pro, man. Alright, do a couple more. We can't say that we didn't do it. Oh my god, this one's awesome! I wish there was sound effects. Maybe there is, and I just turned them off. Also, Pavel, why is Pavel contacting me now?
Your favourite person.
Fuck off. Sea race. Wait, Pavel does sea races now? Wait, when did they add sea races with Pavel? How have I not known about this? How did I not know that Pavel does sea races? That's fucked up. Alright, let's go. Oh, I need to get some, like... Oh, you know, I need to get some music that's quite... I don't know, what would you call it? Kind of action-packed, you know, intense. Intense, that's the word. I need to make one that's intense. Or get a music that's intense and have it as this, as the music for this. See, I would love to have it set up so this would play automatically when I'm on my break. But I don't know how... Maybe... Oh, you know what? Why have I never just typed into Google how to do marbles on stream automatically? Oh my god, why have I never thought of that? That would be a great thing to play when you're when I'm on my break. Then I could leave it running and people could join if they want.
Big brain.
Oh, see, that's genius. Should have done that ages ago. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this fire. It's like hot. That's cool.
Oh.
Oh, that's awesome, actually. Yeah, if I put some music, like some intense music on at the same time and just left this when I'm on my break, people could join it and watch their marble go down. That could be a lot of fun. I never thought of that. You would think after 4 years I would think of that. Well, 3 years, because I didn't do marbles until like the 2nd year, but whatever. Remember trying to run it on my old PC? My old PC was struggling with it.
Oh, your poor PC.
That thing was like 7 years old at that point. It still works to this day, actually. 2012 to 2012 to 2019. Oh, Dean's out. Yeah, 7 years. That PC was 7 years old at that point, and it was still going, and it still is now. I still use it to this day. Wait, where the fuck am I?
Did you also die?
Where the fuck am I going? Oh, I'm in a big jar. Oh, there we are. The Great Equalizer. Oh, who's gonna win this? Is it gonna be me or you? Oh!
I'm gonna win.
Oh no! No! That's some bullshit!
Yes.
No! That's some bullshit! Wait, there's another Great Equalizer. And it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, no, Rebecca's won. Shut up, Martin. Don't call me.
Yes.
Don't call me, Martin.
Excellent.
I don't want to talk to you, Martin. Fuck off, Martin.
I'm just that good, you know.
Ah, I got fucked up. Fucking Martin. Yassine's, I just home. Hey, Yassine. Fuck Martin.
Yes, I'm just such a pro at this game, you know?
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. Dean should have won that, not you.
Absolutely not.
Dean should have won that, not you.
No.
Wait, you could do slow-mo. I forgot about that. You're fuck DZ. I love that. I love the I love the word fac. It's so good. How was Faction Wars? To be fair, it's been pretty chill. It's only been us three. Well, we had a fourth on the first round, so it's been pretty chill. But you know what? I've already decided anyone who hasn't joined it is going to be the fact loser. So pretty much everyone on Discord is going to be fact losers except for like us four. So it's going to be okay, you know. It's going to be chill. It's going to be fact calm. Oh, this is a... Wait, this is a fucking lap race again. Bro, what is this? What is this race? What is this? It's a drag race.
Guys would love this.
It's a fucking drag race. Is that wait, is there a helicopter in the background? What is that? Bro, what is that in the background? What is that a helicopter? I'm not sure what that is. What is it? You don't know how you're going to find Fat Time to play Fat God of War. Oh, yeah, that comes out in, like, what, 3 days? No, not 3 days. 5 days. 5 days, isn't it? 5 days, yeah? God of War. Why does nothing ever just tell me when it's coming out? Amazon. £62? Bloody hell. Everything's so expensive now. Oh, I won! I won! Like, I didn't even really pay attention. I was too busy thinking about God of War. I'm excited too, to be fair. Like, God of War is awesome. I'm really, really hyped to play it myself. But I mean, I agree with you. I don't know how I'm gonna find time to play it. Like, I'm already like so busy with just different things. I'm busy like spade now. I just don't have time to do stuff as much. It sucks. And I don't think I'll stream it, because could you imagine me streaming God of War? I'd be so quiet. I'd just be focused on God of War. I'd just be sitting there like, cool.
True.
Cool, yes. It's the same reason I didn't stream Red Dead or anything, because I'd just be sitting there quiet as fuck. Although I do want to stream Red Dead Redemption 2 story one day. I can't lie. But I'm thinking of saving it. I'm thinking of saving it, because I want to do it. I'm not going to lie. If I'm going to do Red Dead Redemption 2, I need like... I'm going to need like 2 years of time, because that shit's long. That shit is way too long. You joining, Rebecca?
No, I have to go to bed.
Oh yeah, you gotta go to bed, don't you?
Yeah, I'm up at 4.
Fuck work at 4.
Yeah, I know. I have to wake up at 4, get the bus at 5,
Yeah,
and
you
then
got
wait
some
for
mad
40
thing.
minutes before I can actually go into work.
Unfortunate. Well, I hope you have a good night.
Thanks. Hope you do too.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. You're gonna have to ghost a couple people to play it, legit though. That's the thing, it's hard because you gotta like balance everything with the different like people that you have. Like, you know, you got your people at school, you got your family, you got any other friends you may have, and then you got your work, you know, you got your schooling, if you do that, you know, you just got so much stuff going on that it's just gonna be difficult to like, yeah, it's so hard to balance everything. Yeah, Rebecca gets up mad early. She gets up like 4 to go to work. It's ridiculous. Her shift starts like I think 6, and then she's there until I think she's there until 3 or 4 in the afternoon. It's mad, you know. Rebecca has like no time to play stuff anymore. It's hard to get like to do like faction wars, for example. The reason we didn't really get a chance to do it last week is because Rebecca's work shifts were all over the place. Actually no, last week because we were busy last week as well, so we didn't get a chance to do it. And then this week her work shifts are over the place, so it's hard to do it this week. So we managed to do it tonight. That's what it's mad, It's so difficult to do stuff these days. Sucks. I miss the pandemic, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss that. I kind of miss just chilling. I think Dean and Mia, we're in a competitive race right now, and Yassine's just like, I'm not involved in that. I'm just Oh, went over the pumpkin, yeah? Alright, I see. What? Oh my days! What in the... Oh, he's going back. Going back up. But yeah, it's so... I don't know. I miss it in a way. I miss all the... I just miss chilling and doing whatever. Having time to just play anything. I should have done Red Dead during that bloody time. I should have done a Red Dead story stream during that 2-year period. I mean, I'm glad I got GTA 4 out of the way during that 2 years, because there's no way I would have... Oh, there's no way I would have done GTA 4 this year. I got the win! I have no idea how, but fair. Oh my days, it's these little things here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, he got blocked. Life is too fat long now. It really is. I'm hoping, like, Christmas period will be better because, Christmas period, everyone calms down. Everyone slows down around Christmas, which I love. It's my favorite reason about Christmas I love. The Christmas thing itself is whatever, but I love that everything just feels slower. For that 2-week period, from just before Christmas all the way to New Year, everything just feels so slow, and everyone's just kind of calm. Everyone's too lazy. They're either eaten too much, or they're just, whatever. Everyone's just calm, and, you can get a lot done in that time. You can just hang around and have fun. But the rest of the year is so crazy. Oh, the fire. The dangerous fire caught up. So, I don't know. It's just kind of... I just wish that... I wish it was easier to find time, that's all. Yeah, you got your driving lessons and stuff. You might just have to skip God of War, until you get some money back in. That's hard, Driving costs so much money. It really does to learn and then to actually get the test done. It costs so much money and takes so much time. It's mad. You want to have your license by then. Honestly, if you can get a test by then, that's amazing. Because I know people that are still waiting for tests from like a year ago. Like they tried to get a test in and it just is not working out for them. So that's pretty... If you can get a test by Christmas, that would be pretty mad. Your friend's doing a music video and he wants you to drive in it. Oh, okay. Now it's serious then. Now it's serious. I hope you can get your test... I hope you can get a test in at that time before Christmas then. That sounds awesome. What is this? I'm just wondering if you're on OnlyFans, a cam or website. What? What weird. Honestly, the stuff you see on the Discord. Honestly, if you can get that test, it might... it sucks that you gotta pay extra for it. Wouldn't it be nice if we just had enough test slots open at all times? Wouldn't it be nice instead of having to like pay extra? It's so bullshit that in this world now we not only have to pay extra for just basic stuff, we have to pay extra to get early access to a bloody test just to drive. So stupid, man. Everyone just it's just so bad. And the worst thing is, I feel like people probably get the tests, like book them in, just so they can sell them. That's so stupid. People, man. It is life, I suppose, but it's fact. It's actually fact. That's why you gotta be like El Rubio, yeah, and own your own island. Then you don't need to have a driving license. You can just drive around your island as you see fit. Stuck in the pumpkins at the moment. Oh. I feel like this course is quite simple. Oh, I just saw the rest of it. I think I think you're stuck in a pumpkin. Man, you know what? Me and Rebecca had really bad luck with pumpkins because we both got pumpkins this year from different places, mind you, at different times, and both our pumpkins rotted before Halloween. Some bad luck with pumpkins. What in the world? I just realized, what is that picture? Is that a 50p coin? Who is that on the 50p coin? She don't even care. That's funny. ... Bro, am I still in here as well? I'm still in here as well, you know. It's a long way in. Come on. It's a wrap. It's funny, man. My picture's still my traditional one. I do like it when I see everyone change their pictures and it's like something different. She don't even care my head's shaped like a 50p. Nah, that's great. That's actually amazing, you know? That's great. I'm done. I can't... That's actually a great line. Because I genuinely know people who have heads like in really weird like shapes. Like 50p coins, so that's quite funny. I mean, maybe not 50p, but I've seen some people with some weird head shapes. He does sound it, to be fair. I feel like both of us are stuck here now. There we go, here we go. Here we go. Oh my god, what is this? Somehow we both missed it. Fair. Fair enough. We're gonna say that's fine. That's good. That's good. That's a good result. Alright, perfect. Perfect, perfect. How the fuck do I get out of here? Oh, that's how you get out. Sorry for fat late. It's alright, Lewis. I think we got one more. We still gotta do one more. So you managed to get to the last one, Lewis. Yeah, we did wait, was this the one we did or was it this one? Haunted wait, did we just do Haunted Hammer? I can't remember if we did Haunted if we just did it. That looked like a hammer, didn't it? Ah fuck. We'll just do it again if not. You're going to Camden Market tomorrow. Ooh. What's the occasion? Why are you going to Camden Market tomorrow? I'm very good, thank you, Fat Lewis. I'm doing very well. How are you fat doing, Fat Lewis? You fat good? I see you're fat good. Fact back. Sorry for fat miss. No worries, Dean. £8 for a corn dog. Yeah, it's mad. It's always, you know what's really mad to me? How... I don't know why. I don't know why it still feels like that to me. But when I realize just how... Every so often... Has anyone else had this? Where every so often... Where you just realize... You just realize and remember how big London is. Like, has anyone ever had that where you just kind of... You know it's big. You just get used to it. But, like, one day you just realize... Your brain just clicks. You're like, shit, it's fucking big. Like, everything is so fucking far apart. And at the same time, it feels so close together. But then you realize it's fucking big. Like, some of these places are like, further distance than, like, actual towns and cities in the rest of the country. And then, like, and then you realize how fucking big it is. Like, it's so weird. A girl, you're going with a girl to Fat Camden Market, huh? That's fair, you know. You gotta do these things, yeah? I hope it goes well. You're gonna spend all your money doing it, but fair, you know, it has to be done, yeah? Ah, wait, has Lewis got stuck up there? I'm done! My guy got stuck! Oh... My guy got stuck at the top! I'm done! Oh my god. I'm done. Take girlfriend to London for Tottenham Hotspur Stadium tour. Got lost many fact time. Oh my god. Honestly, I'm telling you, man, London is huge. And the fact that you have to have a fact train under the fat ground just to get around is insane, you know what I mean? Like, there's such a mad thing when you think about, like, New York as well. Anywhere that there's a subway, you just know it's fucking mad. Also, how's everyone dying? Why is everyone dead? I feel like that's fact rigged. Wait, Yassine died as well? How is everyone dying? That's a bad sign. But yeah, no, I'm sure it'll be worth it. I'm sure it'll be worth it. How are you gonna get there? Are you taking a tube, or are you going on buses, or what? Or driving? Fact Drive in Fact Center? And Fact Central? Fact that. Jump on so many fact train under fat ground and fat cab spends facts over. Nah, trust, man. Trust. It's... You know what? I always say this. You get used to it, but I'll tell you this. The fact too, bro, for someone who doesn't live in London or visit a lot, it is fat confusing for people. I'll tell you. Like, you get used to it, of course. You get used to it, but when you first do it, and I hear this a lot from people, they go on the tube and they're like, what the fuck is going on? It's like another world. And then because obviously you're underground and you got to follow the map, and the map is designed to be simple because they do all the straight, you know, they do it in a way that makes it simple instead of being like accurate, like geographically accurate. But it's like, doesn't really help very much, I feel, for people. Jeez, you're gonna have a fun time with that. Oh man. Honestly, you're gonna have a great time. You're gonna have a great time, trust me. But I think that's the beautiful thing about London. The fact that you can literally get on a tube and it's capped for the day. I mean, obviously, yeah, there's a whole bunch of different things if you go to different zones, I guess. But like, for the most part, it's just capped. So you know, you're not gonna be completely robbed. You know what I mean? You're not gonna find yourself completely robbed and out of money by the end of the day. It's just it's gonna be confusing and stressful if you go the wrong if you don't know what you're doing. It just sucks. But once you get used to it, it's not so bad. But it's just, I feel like a lot of people come in and they don't really know that, and then they just go on the tube and they're like, fuck, never again, never going on that thing again. That fat class. No, we'll do another few. We'll do some more, Lewis. Don't worry. Also, and that's another thing. It depends which line you're on too, because some of the lines are lovely. Some of the lines suck. Some of the lines are fantastic. They're nice. They're big. They're wide. You feel like you can breathe. And then you go on a line. Let's say the Victoria line. It's cramped. It's over. There's too many people, and you feel like you're breathing in the air from fucking Hades himself from God of War. You feel like you're breathing in his breath. And it's like you feel like you literally feel like you can't breathe. It's horrible. Fuck those lines. Can I just say, fuck any line that is not got air conditioning, has not got air conditioning. Can I just say that? Because fuck that. Terrible. Yeah, Elizabeth line is really nice. I love the Elizabeth line. I love the way it looks. I love the way that the tunnel. I love the stations. But fuck that. Yeah. Hot summer day as well. Nah, legit, dude. You know what? It doesn't get any better because me and Rebecca went on the Victoria line a couple. We went on it about a week ago to go to King's Cross because we needed to go pick up her mum. And fuck me, it was horrific. I always remember, every time I go on there, I remember it. It's fucking horrific. And even in winter, it's no better. It's horrible. It's horrible. Even in winter, it's like fucking hot. It's fucking hot. It's fucking unbearable. You have no room. You're being crushed in like sardines. It's fucking unbearable on that line. I hate it. Fuck Victoria line. I've got a personal vendetta against it. I'm not lying. Fuck it. Oh man. It's a great spirit. Like, it's fantastic, but it's just no. Yeah, I think you forgot to fact join. You're thinking about your tube experience coming up. That's what you're thinking about. You're thinking, oh fuck, I gotta sit in the tube. Oh man. Nah, it's not. You know what? It really does depend what line you're on, and it depends on what time of the day. Especially around 5-ish, it's just horrible. Yeah, buses are so good, man. Honestly, London buses are fantastic. You can go anywhere pretty much. And I love, you know what I love the most? I love the capping. I love the bus price capping. I love that. But I also love that if you switch within 60 minutes, you don't have to pay extra, which I think is fantastic. Fack have chocolate, fack milk, and fack cookie, fack Maryland, fack double choc, fack. They should put that on the packaging, you know. Oh, I'm done. 5 p.m. never again. Legit. Dean, you want to know as well for anyone, if you ever want to see hell, get on any train that leaves London around 5. Any train around 5. Anywhere. It doesn't matter where you're going. West, east, south, north. It doesn't matter. Any train leaving London at about 5-ish is fat horrid. Yeah, DLR is very nice. Very, very nice. Oh my days. I love how everyone just has horror experiences of it. I love that. Like, it doesn't matter who you are. If you've ever been on the tube, you have experiences of the pain and suffering of the tube. I love it. Alright, you can join, by the way. If anyone wants to join. I'll be going on my break in a minute, but we'll do a few more. I'm not in any rush, you know. The nice thing is, I'm not in any rush. I've changed my schedule a little bit, so I don't need to have my break at 10 because I'll end up like I've been a lot more flexible with my streaming recently because of the fact I have like different things going on now in my life. I can't always guarantee like I'll be on at like a good time, so my schedule's all over the place, but it's nice because it gives me more leeway. Got any fact football after faction war? No worries, dude. You're gonna miss using the buses in this much. Yeah, I suppose so. Once you get your car, but there are some places obviously you still probably get a tube or take a bus to. You know what I mean? But for when you know, for the most part, yeah, you'll probably not need to use them as much. Honestly, That's the funny thing. Me and Rebecca were by Westminster when all that day when all the police were going fucking mad. I think it's because of all the new cabinet people, and the bloody roads, man. Every day the roads are just completely packed. But the road was completely packed, and like no one was going anywhere. And the police blocked half the road, so everyone was just sitting in traffic the whole time. It's like I would never drive through Westminster, bro, ever. That sounds like hell. Meanwhile, the buses were speeding through. They're like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, buses are calm. Fat congestion charge. Legit. Yeah, typically on buses, I've never really had many bad situations on buses. You know, there's a few sketchy times, you know, where you've got some weirdo on the bus, you know the type, sitting in the back, you know, shouting for no reason at all, for legit no reason at all, just shouting, just fact shouting. You know, but other than that, you know, sometimes you have those kind of people, but for the most part, buses have been calm. I feel bad for Joe, though. He was on a bus for ages. He was on a bus for, like, I think it was, like, 4 hours. But to be fair, that wasn't the bus's fault. That was the fault of the, that was everyone was having the same issue. Because, the traffic, there was some issues with the bridge where he lives. And everyone was just stuck in traffic for hours. So I guess at least if you're in a bus, you haven't got to, like, worry about, like, you know, having to drive. You can just chill. You know, when you're in traffic, when you're driving, you gotta like always focus on what's going on around you. But at least when you're on the bus, you can just sit there and just kind of ignore it. But you're in the bus the other day, some guy backs out a zoo and starts. Oh my days, bro! I love buses, man. I love the stories you see on the buses. It's great. That's so funny. That's actually so. Oh, I love it, man. It isn't the same otherwise. It really isn't. It's a mad car crash piled up on the road with sound traffic from legit, and that's the thing. Like you can't really help that, you know. At least you're not having to drive, I guess. That's the thing. At least you haven't got to sit there and like, you know how, you know the worst thing about traffic is when it moves forward like a foot and everyone in the car does the same thing. Everyone drives forward a foot and drives forward a foot and drives forward, and you got to constantly be focused on driving. And if you don't move forward a foot, the person behind you gets angry. And it's like, bro, we're all stuck in traffic. No one's moving more than a foot. It doesn't matter if you make me wait. It doesn't matter if I wait like 2 or 3 feet. It's not going to change. We're stuck in the same traffic. And yet people are so dumb. People are so dumb about that. They're like, oh, you get so angry because you're not moving. And it's like, bro, you're literally a foot. Nothing's going to change. Like, it's so dumb. People are so dumb. I don't even drive. But I see it. I literally see it. Either when I'm in the car with someone else or when I'm on the bus and I'm sitting there watching other people do it. I'm like, bro, you're not going to get anywhere. You're not gonna get anywhere. You're just, what's the point? Just chill. You're taking a lesson the other day and exactly, yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like, what a needlessly stressful situation to be put in. A guy rides into the car with his bike, really? Oh my god, man. Oh my days, honestly. See, this is why I don't drive, like, legit. Like, I don't drive because I am just not patient enough, and I get so pissed off with these fucking people. I am just not about that stress. So I wish you the absolute best with that. Honestly, I wish you the absolute best. Yeah, legit, people shouldn't drive. I honestly do believe that once we get to the point where we're able to automate driving, that humans shouldn't drive at all. I think once we get to the point where we have AI that can drive, like, very, very safely, no more, humans no more, because there are good drivers, don't get me wrong, but I would say 90% of people on the road are dangerous idiots. 90% of the people should not own a vehicle. Because they just do not, either they don't have the patience, or they just don't know how to, and it's actually scary how many people don't know how to drive, even though they're like age 40, they've been driving for 20 years, and they still don't know how to drive. It's actually terrifying. I just don't get it. So, yeah, there's way too many dumb people with licenses. It really is mad. I feel like sometimes they just like to pass people who've, like, can you believe there's people out there that have tried, like, passing their test 20 times, and they eventually pass it on the 21st time, and it's like, that person should not be driving if it took them 21 times to pass a test. I don't care if they passed it on the 21st time. They shouldn't be driving. If you failed a test 20 times, you are not... Oh, you are not safe. Fac. I started fac race. I feel like if you've tried... Yeah, legit. I feel like if you've taken that many times to do it, you should not be driving. I'm sorry, and I know that some people might get upset about that, but, like, legit, if you've taken that many times to pass a test, you are not a safe driver. Ever. Alright, Lewis, I think you need to... Yeah, Lewis, yeah, you need to rejoin. I think it was a bit too soon. But, yeah. I think, look, if you failed your test 10 times, which is already excessive, I feel like at that point you just need to accept that you're not a good driver and you should just not drive. I guess it's a little bit harder when you live in the countryside, but if you live in a city and you've not passed your test within, like, 10 times, just give up, you know what I mean? Just give up. Just get yourself a bus pass or something, whatever gives you unlimited bus transport for your city or town or whatever, and just use that and just travel on the buses, or the trams or the train or whatever you have in your local area, because yeah, you're not an appropriate, you shouldn't be driving if you failed that many times. Oh my days. Like, I choose not to drive because I think I could be a safe driver, but I don't believe that I have the patience. And I do not think I would have the desire to sit there and deal with situations like, yeah, being in traffic and deal with the idiots around me without getting frustrated. So I think it's probably best that I stay off the road. But there are so many people out there that just do not understand that when they are terrible drivers themselves, and they just insist on trying to pass, and it's just like, well, yeah, you wouldn't care as much. Yeah, that's the thing. If you gotta walk 10 minutes, I can understand why you'd want to drive. So I completely understand. Like I said, I think that's the thing. Like, I think a lot of people need to, think about why they need to drive, and a lot of people don't really need to. They just choose to. But I think a lot of people out there really just shouldn't be driving, and they should be taking other. But then again, at the same point, we need to have better public transport. And I know that when you live in London, you get used to having good public transport, but I know that if you live in somewhere like, you know, random town in the middle of nowhere, you might get a bus every 2 hours, you know what I mean? And at that point, it's like, okay, yeah, sure. But I feel like, yeah, if you can't pass in 21 times, yeah, you need to just give up on that dream. Like, imagine doing your GCSEs 20 times just to get, like, a D in the end. That's basically what they're trying to do. Well, I guess maybe higher than a D. Maybe like a B, but still. You know, that's effectively what they're trying to do. It's like, at that point, look, just give up. Just give up. You're probably better off just not bothering. And there's nothing, you don't need that, you know, you just yeah, like, literally just get a bus or something. It would be cheaper than trying to do all the lessons and trying to learn to drive. But no, some people insist on it, and fair play to them, I guess, but I don't feel safe with them on the road. I really don't. I see way too many people using their phones as well when they're driving. It's actually mad. I'm like, Jesus, man, there's so many people that just should not be driving. And it's worse in America, too. Have you seen these people in America where they get done for driving while drunk, and then they say to the judge, oh, well, I can't get to work. And the judge lets them keep their license because otherwise they can't get to work. I'm like, bloody hell, you want someone who broke the law, got, you know, dangerously drunk whilst driving a vehicle which should kill people, and you want them to be... You're going to let them stay on the road just because they got to get to work. But I guess in America, the public transport is shite. So, fair. But it's still fucked up. It's crazy. That's why I like countries in Europe. That's why I like what they're doing with Germany, where, yeah, you get, like, free public transport. The idea that you... Like, imagine getting free train. Like, a train anywhere in the country for, like, £1 or €1 or something. €1.90. Unlimited transportation for a month for €1.90 or something. Or be in Spain, where you can go on short and medium train trips for free. Like, that's amazing to me. I would go so many places around the country if I could get on the train and go cheap. Could you imagine, like, wouldn't you just get on a train and go somewhere if you could do it for, like, unlimited for free, or, like, unlimited for, like, a euro, €2 or something? Bro, I'd be getting on every train possible. I'd be just taking a trip around for the sake of it. Like, I wouldn't even care. I'll just get on whatever train is like, first. That's mad to me. Whereas in the UK, bro, if you want to get a train, like, I was looking at trains just to go to, say, Manchester or something, and it's like £100, £100, and okay, I've got a train, a rail card, so I get what, a third off. I paid £30 to get a third off, like, all my transport, all my train transport, so I could get it for what, 60 something quid. But it's like 60 quid just to go to bloody Manchester. Are you kidding me? It's dead. It's like, how could they charge you 60 quid to go to Manchester? And yet you go in Germany, you pay a tiny little fee, you go anywhere you want. You go to Austria. Austria's the same thing. They have, like, all their public transport has, like, a capping system. So you pay like £4.50 for a day, and you get to go anywhere in Austria. And I know Austria's a lot smaller, but still, bloody hell. It's mad. I mean, I know you can go across London for £4. Well, I think the price has gone up now, but it was £4.50 a day using buses. But, like, still, this is insane. I really love what they're doing in those countries, and I hope that we get the same thing. Honestly, Dean, you might want to go back to Spain, bro. Like, honestly, they seem to know what they're doing in Spain. Go on a train for free, bro. Go wherever you want. Mad, honestly.
IAA departmental softball is now every second weekend.
I would 100% go to Spain myself. Yeah, start your family out there real quick. Honestly, that might be the shout, because I feel like in this country you pay so much money to go just down the road effectively. Like, you have to drive, really. That's the thing. If you want to go anywhere that is in the countryside, you need to drive. Whereas I was looking at France. I was looking at going to these like cool touristy areas, and they're like all in the countryside, and I could get a train from Paris down to like the nearest station, and then there's buses that go there, and it's barely any. It's not even hard to do. I was looking at something similar in the UK, and they have a train that's like £40 that goes to some random station that's like 10 miles away, and I gotta walk. Like, bro, I'm not walking. It's dumb, man. You've been talking about kids recently. Oh, really? You've been thinking about that, yeah? Uh-oh. Mini Deans. There might be some Mini Deans walking around now. That's fair, man. That's cool that you're at that stage, you know, to be even speaking about it. Is it something that you've been like, that you would have fairly soon, or is it like, oh, you know, that would be cool in a few years, you know? Oh, you know, just like a glancing discussion. Oh, yeah, you know, yeah, kids would be cool kind of thing, and then just see where it goes. Or is it more of a, oh, yeah, you know, I actually kind of want kids now or sooner kind of thing? A year from now. Oh, that's cool, you know. That's pretty cool. I hope if that's what you want to do, you know, I hope you can actually get there. That would be really awesome. I guess that's the thing, you know. You're at that age now as well, like where that kind of thing is actually a real possibility. And that's the thing as well, is that sometimes you don't get the choice, you know. I mean, sometimes it happens. Sometimes things happen, and you don't get the choice on it. So you know, it just kind of surprises you. So I guess it is good to have that discussion, because you never know. You know, you never know if you might have that situation. You're the only one without kids now. Really? All your friends have got kids? Oh, your cousins. Wait, so all your cousins have kids now. Wait, are they like similar age to you, or are they like older or whatever? Or are they younger? We'll do one more, by the way, and then I'm gonna go on my break. So let's just get one more in. I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I like talking. I've kind of not had the chance to talk to everyone on stream, like, properly. We've not really had that opportunity to do it for a little bit of time. So it's nice to just have a little chat, and then, like, you know, whilst doing some of this. Dark Diabolical Dancer. Is this Julian, yeah? Julian with Dirty Dancing. (21 to 24). Ah, okay. Well, hey, if you want kids, if that's something you want to do, it's definitely good to have a conversation now rather than later, because that's the thing. If you don't have a conversation with your significant other, sometimes sometimes you might end up not being on the same page, and you don't want that, do you? No more fat GTA with fat kid cry. Well, that's the thing. You gotta hope your kid doesn't cry. You gotta hope you have one of those kids that doesn't cry and doesn't mind. Because then it'd be cool. You could have it. You can, as long as you look after them, you can then play. You can play some GTA, play some games, and then when they grow up a little bit, you can play some games with them. You can introduce them to GTA FAC 6 when they're like 9 years old. Go to GTA FAC 6 release with your kid when they're like 9 years old, because that's how long it's going to take for GTA 6 to come out. This is a cool map, by the way. This is a really cool map. Looks like something from a Marvel film. You want a daughter as well? Why do you want a daughter? I like that, because that's the thing. When people say, I want like a son or I want a daughter, I'm always interested in what your reasoning is for that sex. Why? What makes you want a daughter rather than a son? Are you worried that the son would be like AF? Yeah, you know, you go into the you're in the delivery room, right? And you look, and and what comes out is like AF's clone. That's terrifying. That's legit my nightmare, that I end up with a son like AF. Like look, AF is great, but I do not want to deal with someone like a little demon coming out. Hey, Yassine, we're just talking about Dean. Dean has been talking about having kids with his girl, and then we were discussing what would happen if AF came out, like AF's clone. Oh, like Fax Spade. Could you imagine? Oh my god. No, AF's great, but I couldn't deal with AF as a kid. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine having to deal with AF being so rude to you? Like, the first word he would have to say is something rude. 100%. The first thing he would say to you when he learns to talk is something rude, and that'll just be it from then on. You're just gonna get him, this like little kid that is cold, always insults you and always is rude to you. That's great though. No, honestly, that's like me and Rebecca have discussed stuff like that. But we've both agreed we don't want kids until we're in our 30s. But it's cool that it's nice to like, it's cool because we're kind of waiting, if ever, we don't know yet, but I know a lot of people in my friends group have also got kids now. Instead of data, it's just batch. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? Now, you know how AF is. You know how he's like real. He's got like he's really, I don't know, he's got a way with words. AF has got such a way with words, and I could imagine AF having a kid like AF and just feeling so emotionally destroyed. Like you would just feel so insecure in your own house because your kid's like AF talking shit all the time. Like, you literally do anything wrong and AF's talking shit. You got him talking shit. Like, you do something, you press the wrong button on the TV and break the TV, and he's talking shit. Ugh. You can't see yourself not with that person. See, that's the thing. Yeah, if you find the person that you're 100% happy with, you know what I mean? It's you know, yeah, you just know. So Dean's officially off the market now. You know, there's no more, you know, Dean looking out for the different girls. Yeah, this is it. This is adult life Dean. This is full on adult married life Dean now. There are pros to having kids when you're younger, yeah, because then you might have like grandchildren younger as well if you want grandchildren. It also means you can, you know, you'll be younger, so you can hang out with the kids more when you're going to you know, if you play like sports with them, you can go, you know, when you're old, when you're like 60s, it can be hard to keep up with your kids, whereas if you're like in your 40s, that you're in your 30s, you can keep up with your kids a lot easier. So yeah, Dean's done with it, you know. Oh, come on, are you serious? Fine. Dean's actually serious, you know. I love it. Honestly, they're good for you, Dean. When it becomes, you know, when it starts to be more serious, in terms of you actually trying for kids, you know, I wish you the best with it. I wish you the best with all the process, because I know it can be a bit, you know, it can be a bit hard with, you know, for some people. So I hope you have like no issues with it, and it's all, you know, easy peasy. People don't realize how hard it is sometimes to have kids. It's actually crazy. They should teach that at school more. I think they should teach things like that at school, because a lot of people think it's really easy to have kids, but it's actually quite difficult. So I hope it's good and easy enough for you, you know, and you can get through it, and you can have as many kids as you want. You can have as many kids as you want. If you want 20 kids, you know, if you want 20, have 20. Yeah, they do. People, honestly, people really don't realize. It's sad. Relationships scare you so much. Yeah, that's the thing. Well, that's the thing as well. You're still like you're a little bit younger still, so you know you're still in that stage where it's still, you know, fairly fresh. You know, like not serious. But when you get into your 20s, yeah, it starts to really hit. One of the first things I realized when I hit my 20s was, oh my god, like life is so serious now. Like I got to get my shit together, and then like there could be like things like kids are no longer just like on the other side of like a long way away. They're actually there. They're there now. You know, they're right. Everything is so soon. Yeah, yeah. When you meet the one, 100%, 100%.
Mandatory polygraph
Mad. You know,
stage.
everyone's growing up. Everyone's grown up, you know. Everyone's gonna be having kids and all that. You know what the scariest thing is? We're probably gonna AF. You know what is scary to me? AF's grown up as well, and I tell you now, in a couple of years' time, we're gonna see AF come into Discord and say he's got a kid coming.
Movements are anticipated.
That's the most terrifying thought to me.
Algorithms know you before you do.
AF growing up and having his own kid. That's the most terrifying thing I've ever thought about. The same with Spade, actually. Oh, but then they could have little like Spade and AF children, like little like football matches and stuff. Oh, that'd be cool. Family football matches. If stream's still going to like 2035, it probably will be. You know what's funny? I probably will still be streaming by then. I'll probably still be doing it. It may not be like every day anymore. I mean, even now it's not every day anymore. But you know, I wanna keep streaming, even if it's just very rare. By then, though, I'll probably be in that. I'll be that guy who just doesn't. You know, those people on stream where they just don't care and they're just sitting back in a chair. You know, they're sitting back in their recliner with a beer, just chilling on stream. They don't give a fuck. They're just in Let's Talk. Those kind of people. I'm gonna be there. You know, I'm gonna be that guy, just chilling. Just sitting back in the recliner with the camera on, because I will have a camera by then. I will, even if it's the last stream of my life, I'll have a camera on for that one. But maybe I'll have a camera. You know, once I have a nice setup, we'll have a camera up and we'll just chill, and we'll just sit there and talk. Let's chat. Do that Twitch guest thing. Have guests on. It's actually mad how you've been watching. Yeah, you've been watching since year 8. It's actually mad. So many people here were watching since like year 8. And now, like, now everyone's, like, moving into, like, adult life or children or whatever, you know, next. It's mad. It's crazy how time flies. Family feud with AF and Spade's families. I'm done. The day Spade comes in chat, I have fat kid on fat quit. Oh, no. Could you imagine? He's like, I am fat. I've got fat busy now. I can't fat play games. Got fat kid. I have fat kid on fat way. I only play fat game on Saturday 3 to 4. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you this, by the way. Spade came in chat. Some of you know this. Spade came into chat a couple days, I think yesterday, and he's re-added me on everything. But he's also said he's no longer drinking soda because it's bad for him. I'm done. He's completely dropped soda because he only drinks juice and water now. That daughter of his who lives with the mother while he plays Fat Fortnite. Oh my days. Oh, Spade. I love Spade.
Bioweapon containment area is currently in lockdown.
That'll be crazy. I'm actually looking forward to Dean introducing his kid to GTA so his kid can do casino heists on GTA 6. That'd be fun, man. Dean's kid will be playing Red Dead Redemption 3 as well.
S32 and N6 remain fully in place with no exceptions.
Fat water bad, only fat drink air. You know what? Drinking water is bad. Alright, this one will be the last one. I'll take you up to 11 and I'm going on my break, because I need a break, but... It's been great to catch up and talk to everyone, it really has. I do miss this part of streaming, actually. See, like, I love streaming just playing the game at times, but I do miss the chat. The chatting's the best part of streaming, so...
Have a nice day. Remember, all leakers will be court-martialed for treason.
Yeah, life is hectic, to be fair. Life, that's the thing with it. Life is hectic. I fully understand everyone's really busy right now because, you know, everyone's got things going on. You know, a lot of people going on to either into, like, new education or new work or, you know, different things like that. So I fully understand people are quite busy. But it has, you know, it's been nice to just kind of chill out and talk again. You fact miss, fact waffle, fact Durep. Yeah, Drep was great. I miss Drep too, to be fair. You used to post with the roller coaster made me remember the old GTA day. Yeah, that's the thing. We got a lot. We had a lot of times. It is nostalgia. That's 2019. You know, that's prior to the pandemic. It makes me wonder, like, how would it all change if there wasn't the pandemic? You know, would it have changed quicker? Would we have, you know, would it have still followed the same kind of path? And as it is until now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm not sure what it... Because, like, yeah, like, I mean, big changes, things like going into new education, like finishing school and stuff is a big thing. Or, you know, new work or whatever. And yes, again, having, you know, the idea of having kids, I'm sure that'll be a big thing for Dean when it happens. So, yeah, the 4 casinos a night. I don't know whether we've been doing that if the pandemic wasn't a thing. That was definitely a helpful... The pandemic was definitely helpful on that. But, I've got lots more stuff to post. I've been thinking... Because the thing is, now that I don't stream as much, like, sometimes I come home and it's maybe, like, 10 o'clock. And I don't really have time to stream. Or, like, if I do stream, it's so late that people can't come by and hang out. So I usually just stream, like, a game like Liberty City Stories and just kind of do it to have fun and, you know, whatever. But I like these earlier streams when I can talk to people. But for the days that I'm not streaming, I was thinking I'm going to start editing more videos down and also just get more screenshots and stuff from them because there's a lot of really good old screenshots of us doing heists and other things that I could put on Instagram. And I would like to do that. So I'm going to start doing that. I've been organizing a lot of stuff as well. I've been going through so much of my old stuff to organize it. Like, for example, just this isn't to do a stream, but my email address, I had something like 18,000 messages, like emails, and I've gone through and deleted like half of them. I've deleted about, well, actually, I've deleted more. I've deleted 10,000 emails, and I've just been doing that, going through and deleting all this old stuff and getting stuff more organized. So I would like to, I want to get more stuff organized and get stuff kind of sorted because I can't always stream anymore. Like, you know, the old days of just coming on stream and just streaming, it was fun, but I don't have the time anymore, and it sucks. So I'd like to do other things because I'll come home and sometimes I'm like, it's too late. It's like 11 o'clock. I'm just like, I can't be bothered to stream, or it's too late to stream. So I could do some other stuff instead. So yeah, I've just been trying to get my life more organized, but it's long. My life has been so disorganized for so many years that it's taken its toll now that I've got to sort it out. So no, I will get to it. When you come home, you can't be fat-ass to even play. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, streaming's hard in a way because, yeah, you gotta put in so much effort. Even just something like chatting to people, you gotta put in so much effort. Because if I just sit here and go, yeah, cool. You know, someone's like, oh, how are you? Go, yeah, cool. You know, start talking to me about something like, yeah, cool, man. Yeah, it's fine. Like, you know, no one's gonna. No, that's not interesting. So it is a little. You gotta have that mindset, that interest. and like that, you know, actually be in the mood. Thank you, Yasin. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get it all figured out, like balance wise. It is a lot harder now. It really is. But I would like to continue. I don't want to stop. Like I have considered it. I did consider it a couple of weeks ago. I was thinking, oh, you know, is there any point anymore? But then I just remembered. I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't care about FAQ money. I don't care about FAQ fame. It's just about meeting people and having a good FAQ time. So even if it's so, you know, I won't always, you know, not everyone can come by and hang out every time. But even if it's just once in a while, that's great. Like tonight has been great. We haven't played a game or anything together, but it just well, I guess we did. We played marbles, but just hanging out and talking. So that to me is great. If I get bored of FAQ stream, take FAQ break. I mean, to be fair, yeah, that's why I do. Sometimes I do not stream because I'm just like not in the right mood for it. But I still love streaming. It's just, you know what? It's harder now as well because I like, you know how when I stream, I like to talk to people. That's my main part. To me, the game is secondary to hanging out and talking and having a laugh and just having deep conversations about stuff. But it's harder now because GTA Online is so dead. There's not much going on GTA Online at the moment, but also the fact that streaming-wise, no one really watches GTA Online anymore. So it's so difficult to get interesting conversations going because no one's, you know, gonna watch because no one's interested in GTA Online. It's so difficult. So it's just that's why I've been playing loads of other games because you can actually I've been getting some good conversations with people in some of the trilogy games, for example. I've been doing San Andreas not that long ago, and there was a fair few people coming in and just having a discussion about San Andreas and, you know, the DE versions. But you don't. GTA Online is so, I don't know. GTA Online's in a really bad place at the moment for streaming. But I love GTA Online, so it's hard. Yeah, I appreciate that, Yassine. Of course, that's the thing. Like, I fully understand that people are busy, and you know, of course. I always appreciate whenever, you know, even if it's just for 5 minutes once every couple of months when people come in. Someone who followed 4 years ago came in yesterday. That Mattis guy, that some people you might remember him, and he still comes in every so often, and he's always surprised that I remember his name after all these years. So yeah, we'll continue. Same with Discord. You know, Discord is quieter than it used to be with Drep and all that, but we'll still keep it going, and I'll try to keep it interesting. And of course, around Christmas period, I want to do that Friday watch along again, that watchathon thing, whatever you know, where we watch Friday. You know, we'll try to keep some of the community stuff going. The community events are so hard to do now because it's so much work to do. I don't know how people do it. I guess full-time streamers, they do it as a job, so fair enough. They don't need to worry about the rest of stuff. But I don't know how, like, I guess part-time, full-time, part/full-time, you know, like people who are, like, big enough to have a lot of people, but not big enough to do it as their main job. I don't know how they do community events, because that shit is effort to organize, and then, you know, it just takes so much time. It's ridiculous. I'm glad that people think it is, like, kind of close-knit and all that, yeah. It's nice to that's what I kind of want. I want it to be close-knit rather than just kind of impersonal. I don't want impersonal. I don't want, like, an impersonal, like, oh, you're just a number type thing. I've always hated when streamers do shit like that, where it's like, oh, you know, it's... You know, when you're just a number... Also, where the fuck is my mouse gone? Bro! My mouse has disappeared, bro! What in the... What? My mouse has disappeared. Alright, fair enough. Legit... My mouse is... Oh, there it is. There it is. Whatever. Come on. There we go. Even with lockdown, yeah, honestly, Among Us was hard. Among Us is really difficult. I would love to get something like that organized now, but it's just so difficult because obviously people are going to be busy, and obviously you can't say to people, you need to come to this, not to your real life, because your real life always takes priority. that's just the fact of it. Your life, you know, everyone's real lives always take priority, and I wouldn't want to say to people, yeah, you got to be there, and if you don't come, and I know some people do that. Some people do have that kind of manipulation, where, and I don't want to mention any names, you know, but there are some people out there where they have real manipulation, where like, look, if you don't come by and do this with us, you're letting down you're letting down the family, you're letting down the stream, you're letting down the community. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I don't like that, because it's not right. Because of course everyone's lives come first. My life is no more important than any of your lives. And that's the thing. Like, I love when we can organize something. I love when we can do a proper like event, but I'm not gonna say to you guys, yeah, you guys need to sacrifice your lives, your girlfriends, your friends, your family, you know, your schooling, your work to come here, because that's not right. But some people legit do that. Yeah, we do. Honestly, the law of the stream is great. I need to finish it. I did the Legend of AF, although I still have not finished it. I need to do Abdullah Violence now, but I need to finish the Spade one, and then I need to do the proper lore of all the different situations. Because yeah, the lore of the stream has evolved so much over the last 4 years. It's ridiculous. Especially Cartman era. That era needs to be told. Because that era is mad. Oh my days. But it's true. It's some people don't understand that. It's not over till it's over. Legit. It's never over until it's over. 100%. That is the truth right there. That is fact. Now that's not fact. That is facts. But yeah, it's, I don't know. Some people do have that kind of thing where, yeah, they put their stream or they put their community ahead of everyone's individual lives, but you can't do that. But some people do. Yeah, no worries, Justine. Have a good one. Enjoy your day tomorrow. Have a good one. God bless. Take care. It's great to talk to you again. I hope you have a lovely day. Nah, you know what, Yassine? You fuck abandoned fuck family. You betray family. You've betrayed me. You I can't even say it with a straight face, bro. You fucking abandoned family. I'm done, bro. My guy legit says that too. Some people legit say that shit. Oh my god. Fact traitor, fact abandoned, fact leader. How can you abandon fact leader like that? Fact disloyal. If you know, you know. Never forgive, always remember, never forgive. Oh, have a good one, man. Take care. I need to make that lore page. Maybe I'll do some tonight. I might do some tonight, you know. I'm kind of feeling it. I'm kind of feeling it. That, honestly, that year was mad. I need to make a whole page on that. I really do. A page of just 2018, 2019. Oh. But yeah, such is life. Such is life. It's been good though. It's been a great chat to everyone. It's been nice and catch up with Lewis as well, and obviously Yassine and Dean. It's always good. It's a shame that Drep isn't here anymore. You know, I always wish him the best though. Yeah. I hope he's alright. I hope our Drep, our Waffle is still okay. And obviously we got AF, you know. You haven't seen Drep on PS either. Oh man, Lewis said that he's got like a part-time job or something now. Like Drep does. So I'm hoping that Drep is just busy with that and not like, you know, something bad's happened to him. So I do miss Drep. I always liked Drep. You know, he was annoying at times. Don't get me wrong. You know, he would always have that contradiction but I respect it because that's what Drep was. Drep had that. He was you know, he liked to have that contrarian view to throw out at you. You know, I like that. I do respect him for that. Even if he didn't even if he didn't believe it, he would throw it out. I respect that on it for him. I like I've just been sitting in like that, just chatting away for the last like 20 minutes whilst not even doing anything. Let's get something going. Oh my Jesus. I'll get something going. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna stream until I don't know if I should have a short break or if I just stream until midnight. I'm not sure. Something, I don't know. We'll think about it. Yeah, he would. He would. Drep was, you know, but I respect it because, again, you know, that was who he was. You know what I mean? And that's fair. I couldn't hate him for that. Like, it was annoying at times, don't get me wrong, but you know what? Fair to him. Fair to him for keeping it, you know, keeping it real. I never hated Derp, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes people annoy me in a way that I just hate. I just can't stand them as a person. But I never hated Derp. Even though he was a contrarian, even though he, you know, yeah, he knew the perfect way to say something at the right time to, you know, to get you. I could never hate him because he was, you know, you could tell he was a good guy. You know, he really was. He was a good person. I couldn't hate that. But I'll tell you what, I do miss it. I really do miss it. Apex with him and you see when you won. Yeah, Warzone. Man, Derp was great like that. He really was. And he was so good at, what's it called? What's that game called again that we play? Fall Guys. Fall Guys. How the fuck can I forget that? He's so good at Fall Guys as well. No, I genuinely do miss Derp. I really do. It was such a surprise when he left. I still don't know why he left, and I've never asked him. Just because I feel like you don't really need to. Like, if he decided it was, you know, right time to leave, it's, you know, the right time to leave. He doesn't have to justify that. But I do wonder. I do really wonder why he chose to go. But you know, he had his own things going on. Fair play to him, you know. Hasn't been the same since. I remember he complained once that AF, a lot of the Discord was just AF and was it Spade? Yeah, Spade at the time. AF and Spade just like shouting at each other. But to be fair, that's kind of the essence of that, you know, that whole war between AF and Spade is just kind of part of the lore. Yeah, no, no worries, Dean, no worries. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this now. Oh, we almost messed it up. You'd be playing Old Republic, and then yeah, AF and Spade would just be shouting at each other. Oh my days. It's just great. I turn off the notifications. I'm done. No, I don't blame you. To be fair, it can be a bit too mad. They can definitely get a bit too riled up. But I always feel like I don't really want to tell them not to because I want them to feel comfortable. I'm a lot more strict though now with it. Like, I will tire them out now. At the time, I was like, I don't really want to tell them off because it's like, if they want to get into it with each other, fair play. Let them. It's hard. It's hard to find that balance. Oh, I want to get my Pikachu out. Yeah, the Discord sound. One way to get around that, Dean, is you can go into game mode on Discord and then it mutes all the sounds. And so you never have to listen to it. Or stream mode, sorry. You don't have to stream to activate it either, you can just activate it manually in the settings and then you don't have to ever listen to it. That's what I do. I leave my Discord in stream mode like 99% of the time now. Bro, what? Where am I even going again? Oh yeah, I took the really long way. No worries, Dean. Alright, that's that one done. What's the next one? Oh, that one. Oh, that one's easy. Yeah, easy enough. Oh, it's been a good day. It's been a good stream. Best streams are those where you have a lot of time to chat with people. Those are the best streams. Having a good chat. The worst streams are the ones where you just kind of get into a game and have no chance to chat. Best stream. That's why I play GTA Online, because you don't have to have any brain to play this and to talk. You can stream so easily in this game because you can turn your brain off and you can just chat away. It's great. Same with Red Dead, actually. Red Dead Online is equally as dumb and simplistic as GTA Online. So you can have a great time chatting. But that's why I never play. If anyone ever wonders why I never play like games we have to really think, strategy games, for example, whilst streaming, yeah, that's why, because I want to just have a good chat. And I can't really have that when I'm trying to think up the appropriate way to invade and destroy another nation, for example. Ow, that really, that didn't go well. You also got cheese stick to eat with drink. To be fair, a cheese stick is actually very, very good. I've been eating a lot of cheese sticks, to be fair, recently. Good protein as well. I have a drink on the other side of the room that I've been staring at for the last hour, but I just don't have the energy to get up and grab it. Cheese is goated, 100%. Love cheese, man. What drink? It is, can you believe it, water. I've been trying to drink a lot more water and stuff recently. Because I've been drinking so many sodas recently. Oh my days. Ever since Rebecca moved, I've been eating and drinking so much bad stuff. Just out of convenience. Wait. Is this, no, this is Up Chiliad. Oh, that's actually okay. Up Chiliad's fine. Yeah, I've been eating and drinking so much crap recently that I need to do anything I can to not eat that and drink crap. It's just so water, and tonight I had some fajitas, which I suppose is better than what I usually been getting recently. So, oh, I love this bike so much. Come on, yes, beautiful, amazing bike. You started fasting 2 days a week and it helps. Yeah, I can believe it. I've done that in the past actually. I've done intermittent fasting, but I stopped doing it just purely for the fact that I'm too lazy to keep it up. But I did it for about, I think it was about 2 months actually. Or was it 3 months? I definitely... Oh my god, I've missed it, haven't I? Fuck. Then Friday I have a fat meal. I bet that feels great once you have that meal. I'm just trying to work on having healthier meals every day. That's pretty much my current goal. Just to get, like, just to kind of climb down from the fast food. It's just convenience. That's the problem. Is that it's because me and Rebecca are like when we meet up and all that. Neither of us wants to cook. Neither of us wants to have to do much, and we're surrounded by fast food. Literally everywhere you go, there's fast food. So, and the thing is, Rebecca lives right where there's a ton of fast food restaurants. So we can just walk down the road, not even 2 minutes. We walk down the road 2 minutes and we're at like 10 different fast food restaurants. Plus other restaurants as well. There's probably around, in Rebecca, in a 5-minute walk from Rebecca, there is probably about 40 different restaurants / fast food restaurants. So, as you can imagine, that's not good for us. And then the issue is of course, neither of us are particularly wealthy. You know, neither of us are executives or a Fortune 500 company, or Fortune 100 company, whatever it is, you know what I mean, like something high. So neither of us have insane amounts of money, so we can't go and spend it on healthy restaurants. So we have to go to like cheap restaurants, you know, fast food restaurants. McDonald's, Burger King, you know, KFC. And so, as you can imagine, we end up eating not so great. Yeah, London is great for that. And the really annoying thing is that, for example, KFC, they've got this great deal at KFC where you get a ton of food. And you know, it's cheap. And yet, the problem is, it's like for 4 people. So we end up having to fight the urge just to get that, which is like for 4 people's worth of food. And we could eat that easy peasy, and it costs us barely anything between us. It's terrible. Go Nova every night, £1,000 COD. Really? Is it 1,000 quid? That's ridiculous. Bloody hell. Some people truly do live like another life. I guess you notice that a lot actually. If you go to certain places in London, you'll notice obviously all the fancy cars and stuff, and you really do realise that some people have like some ridiculously high budgets. I mean, one of my favourite things is watching those Uber delivery drivers and the Deliveroo drivers when they do their rounds in London, because they stream it. And people will legit order a Uber Eats or a Deliveroo for like a £2 egg McMuffin meal, and they'll end up paying like £5 for it plus delivery. So they'll end up paying like £7-8 for what is effectively a £2 meal. And they do that every day. For like, for every meal. They'll like for breakfast in the middle of the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, and they're asking someone to go get an egg McMuffin meal, and they're happy to pay like 200% the price, 250% the normal price for it. Yeah, like legit, people do that. People legit do that. People will order the most stupid things from supermarkets as well, and then the person in the supermarket has to go and pick it up, and it's just one thing, like a pack of cigarettes or something. I just, honestly, some people, their budgets are just ridiculous. I mean, there's people out there struggling to afford a can of bloody beans, and you have people out there spending like 8 times that much on a single meal to be sent from Uber Eats in the morning, and they do that every day. Bad. Fair play to them, I suppose. I guess that's, you know, fair play. That's their money. They can do what they want with it, but it is insane. And it's just, yeah, the problem is it's convenience. That's the problem. It is legit convenience. And so we've been really bad. Me and Rebecca have been really, really bad with our food recently because of that. So we've been trying to calm it down, but it's hard. I love how the bike is just sliding, by the way. It's just... but it is good, though. I can't lie. I love being in convenient... Like, where I live, I actually don't live near any fast food, other than Domino's. But I don't actually live near much fast food. I would have to walk about 10 minutes to get to fast food from where I am. But Rebecca lives literally within 2 minutes, if that, so... We have no issues when I'm seeing her. It's terrible. Terrible. You saw someone who just ordered one Shake Shack burger with £100 tip. Really? Jesus, some people, man. I mean, fair play, because, you know, at least the driver gets a nice tip, but some people are mad. There really is another half that live in another half. Here I am entering the lottery, dreaming of, oh, you know, imagine if I won. I know I would never win because, you know, odds of winning are ridiculously low. But here I am thinking, oh, you know, imagine if I won the Euro Millions and I would never have to worry about money again. I could buy as many deliveries or whatever as I want. You know, some people out there are like, whatever. Not even a big deal. If you won 300 million, you couldn't be trusted. I can't lie though. I can't lie. If I won the Euro Millions, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do with it. Because you know me, I'm not really someone who spends a lot of money. Actually, speaking of which, I should check my email. Have I won? No, I've not. Alright, well, that answers that. But yeah, I wouldn't really spend it on much, to be fair. I'm really bad with that, because I don't know. What do I even want? I guess just financial security. Like, legit financial security is all I want. I just want to have that feeling that I never have to worry about it. First, you gotta give halfway over. Actually, no. That's the funny thing. In the UK, you don't have to give anything on taxes. The lottery is post-tax in the UK, so there is no taxes on your winnings at all. So if you win 100, if there's a jackpot of a 300 million, which there has been on Euro Millions before, you don't have to pay anything in taxes. It's entirely tax-free at that point, because the taxes are all paid when the tickets are bought, and the lottery does it all. So, And I think it's also the lottery all goes to like good causes, so I don't know what the tax situation is on it, but all I know is that you don't pay any taxes on it when you win, which is fantastic. I always feel really bad for Americans who win and then they get told, "Oh, you got to pay taxes on it," or they'll win like a car and then they got to pay taxes on the car, which is ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like, what would you do? How would you potentially, like, if you won a car, what would you do with it? You know, like, you win a car that you can't afford, and then you got to pay taxes on it. I can't believe that's a thing, but like, I feel like that gets put in, like, that's gonna really rob you of any money. Like, you might be poor, you win a car, and then you end up paying out all that money in taxes. That seems a bit dumb to me, but there you go. You become more as you get older. Yeah, legit, like, that's the thing. When you get older, especially when you get close to having kids, legit, you really do appreciate having money. Pay half on healthcare, legit. As sad as it may be, that's America for you. Mr. Beast, all the stuff he gives away, people have to pay taxes on. Really? Oh my, that's so bad. Like, I know in the UK, if you give away a lot of money, sometimes you can be done for the tax on it, but it has to be a lot of money for that to happen. So anything like minor, anything up to, I don't know what it is, but I mean, the thing is, the tax man probably isn't even gonna care, to be fair, most of the time. He should really prepay the tax on that, I feel. Like, he should pay the tax off, then give it away. Mad. Private jet. Oh, that would. Could you imagine paying tax on a private jet? Oh, that's bro. That's enough to put someone into bankruptcy. And how would you even sell it? Like, you could argue to someone, oh, you could sell it, but at least selling a car is easier. Selling a private jet, how would you even start by paying that? Max a tax man. Oh, the tax man. I forgot about the tax man. Yo, Dean, thank you. I can write about the taxman law now with Spade when we told him the taxman was coming for him. Oh my god. That's awesome. Oh man, I'm hype about that. I can't lie, I'm actually a little bit hype about that. I suppose so, but like, who do you even contact to sell? You know what I mean? Like, who do you contact to sell a private plane? Like, it's not like you can put it up on Auto Trader or something, or like Craigslist. I mean, I guess you could. I don't know. Is Craigslist even still a thing in America? I don't even know. That might be the older. Well, I guess I'm not an older millennial, but that might be the later millennial thing in me thinking that Craigslist isn't sort of thing. Put it on FAQ eBay. Yeah, legit, you could go on eBay, right? You could go on Amazon, maybe. I remember Amazon sold a car. I remember that story when someone bought a car of Amazon. That was funny. What am I doing again? I'm like driving around trying to figure out what I'm trying to do, but I've forgotten. I would do more high stuff, but I need to wait for Rebecca anyway, so I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'll do this parachute thing. Yeah, I don't know. If I got given a lot of money, or let's say if I won a lot, let's just say I won the lottery. Let's say if I won 2 million and below, I would probably not do much with it. I would just sit on it, really. I would pay off any, have a house, pay off everything else. But if I had if I won, 130, let's say I won the Euro Millions, 130 million, I would, I don't know. I don't drive, so I wouldn't get a car. And if I got a car, it would be like the most boring car ever. So I don't drive, so I don't need that. I don't know what I'd buy. For 130 million, I don't know. I might buy like I'd buy a modest house, you know, something that's not too expensive. I don't know. I'd probably give a lot of it away, to be fair. Like, I'd help people out, like people that I know. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say it was me. Like, you know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily reveal it was me, but I would, like, maybe, you know, give them a donation without them knowing, kind of thing. You know, like, oh, if they have, like, if they had, like, a student... Say if they had a student loan from university, I would perhaps just pay off the loan without them knowing, kind of thing. But I wouldn't tell them that I've got money. Nice sized family home for a future, accept your family what they need and anything. Yeah, legit, like, that's the kind of thing. As long as you've got a place to live and it's nice, you don't really need... Yeah, like, there's... I don't know, that's the thing. 130 million is a lot of money. I just don't see what you'd really need to do. Like, you could just keep going on holidays and stuff like that. But does it really make you happy? Or does it make you think you're happy? I've heard some horror stories from people who won the lottery, like people who they've spent all their money and they're poor again, and because they've had that lifestyle, it's much harder to go back. But also they've lost all their friends because of different things like that, and greed, and it can be very lonely to have I know that's something that Notch, and I know Notch, Minecraft creator, he's not the best of people. I'm not going to pretend he is. But I remember one of the things he said that he had when he got that $4 billion he got from Microsoft for selling Minecraft, is that he was very lonely. He has this nice big house in Beverly Hills, I think it is, and he's just lonely. He just sits there and he's got no real friends, no real he's not near his family, and he just feels he's just lonely, and that's kind of sad to me. Because that can happen if you win a lot of money. Because your friends won't be able to keep up, you know what I mean? Like, your friends, if you have any friends, they're not going to keep up with that. If you want to go and live the high life, they can't, unless if you share it. But the problem is, if you share it, what happens if they again get greedy, or they you know, oh, you give a little bit more money to one friend or the other? Like, if someone gave me 50,000 from the lottery and then he gave the other person $1 million, I'm not going to go and get angry at him and say, oh, fuck you for giving me only 50. I'll be like, thanks, bro. Like, 50,000, bro, that's a lot of money. I could do a lot with that. I think one of the things that I've thought about, actually, you know, one thing I would do, I know this might sound a bit sad, but I would probably pay a bunch of people just to like play games, like legit, because I would stream. I would continue stream. If I won the lottery, I would just stream. And the first thing I would do is I'd probably just invest heavily in the stream to make it as sexy as possible. But I wouldn't want to try to go like professional because I don't want to ever become like some of these other people who become like very professional. But I would definitely invest in it. And I'd probably pay people just to play stuff with me. Like, so that they don't have to fucking... Like Rebecca, for example. I mean, I wouldn't pay her because I'd probably... When I say I'd probably share it, I probably would, yes. I would imagine I would share it with her quite evenly. But I would pay other people to just, you know, hang out and play games. I know it sounds a bit sad, but, you know, you want to play games with someone, but people working, they've got, you know, busy life. And they, you know, if they're grinding away, you know, 60-hour weeks in fucking Costa Coffee, 40 to 60-hour weeks in Costa Coffee, trying to make do, bro, I would just say, look, come work for me. 100 grand a year at least. Come play games with me, yeah? Simple. There'd be, you know, like how those YouTube channels where they have like a group of friends play games, like Funhouse and all that, where it used to be like a group of friends or a group of people playing games, and then, you know, it's like all come together and create content. Just do something like that. Like, legit. Like, just hire people. Say to your friends, look, I love playing games with you. come play games with me. Come work at my company. You know, AFCO. And we could, you know, Abdullah Fek. Yeah, we'll call it Abdullah Fekco. And come work for me. Come work at Abdullah Fekco, and we'll just play games, make some content. Yeah. I mean, that's a good life for a lot of people. Because that's more than what you'll get in most jobs. Especially depending where you live in the country. That's more than what most jobs will pay. And you get to literally just chill and play games. 100%, I think that would be what I would do. 100%. And as the big boss man, then you can write amazing reviews and for their CVs if they want to leave and go do a normal job. Fuck, I'm dead. So yeah, that could work very well. So I think that's what I would do. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's exactly what I would do if I won the big money, you know, the Euro Millions. Well, you know, if I ever start AFCO or Abdullah Fekco on stream, and suddenly there's a bunch of people playing every stream, then you know for a fact that I've won the Euro Millions. So for anyone out there, if you ever see that, then you know. Because that's 100% what I would do, because I think that sounds awesome. And it's not like I'm even that strict on it, because you know me, I only stream, say, you know, 4 hours a day. So for the rest of the 20 hours a day, you can do what the fuck you want. Oh, I didn't beat part-time, fuck. But yeah, for like the other 20 hours a day, you can do what the fuck you want. Of course, you'll get all the same legal protections. You'll get, you know, you'll get your 4 weeks a year holiday. You know, you get your maternity and paternity leave and all that. You know, in the UK, we don't have like healthcare, but of course, I'll offer private healthcare. You know, as part of the package. You know, not like, you know, fully, you know, full private healthcare, but for basic stuff. You know, dentistry and stuff like that. Of course, you know, it'd be a comprehensive package. And then you can come work at Abdullah Fekco. I think that's calm, you know. If I ever win, I'm telling you, Dean, if I ever win, I'll put the contracts in Discord. I'll put the contracts. If you ever go on Discord one day and I'm like, yeah, I've won a lot of money, we're gonna start Abdullah Fekco. Come join, come work for me. Come work in the company. Back and first person. Come work in the company, yeah. And we're gonna grind. We're gonna do casino heists every 4 times a night. For 100 grand, yeah, 100 grand a year. Hey Spade, I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? Yeah. Spade, would you come work at my company? Would you come work at my streaming company? Abdullah Fekco. You updated your Instagram profile picture and about me. Very cool. Nah, you wouldn't work at my company. Wow. I see how it is, Spade. You won't work at my company. Wow. Bro be getting paid 100 grand a year, yeah? Healthcare. You know, 4 weeks a year. Holiday. Maternity and paternity leave. All the good stuff. And he says no. Yeah, he aired you too, that, to be fair. He did. Why am I coming back here? I already did this one. That's actually... it's disrespectful, you know? No, I'd offer that to a lot of people. I'd offer that to Dean. I'd offer that to Yassine. I'd offer that to Joe. I'd offer that to Cave. I'd offer that to my... I'd offer that to Gaz. I mean, 100%. Gaz is getting looked after no matter what. If I won the Euro Millions, 100%, Gaz would get a trust. I'd put money in trust for him to make sure that he's always got money for the rest of his life. Because I feel like with Gaz, he 100%... I don't want him to ever be in a situation where he doesn't get the care he needs or deserves. So he'd definitely get... I'd be definitely give him a trust. He does, yeah. And he'd play game. He would play with everyone anyway, you know. Like he'd be fine with playing anyway because he loves playing games. So I wouldn't even have to pay him for that. I'd just be like, yeah, Gaz, come play, and he'd be like, yeah. So he doesn't even need to be paid for it. He just gets a trust. Honestly, that'd be a calm job because the only thing that you'd ever have to do in that job is just as long as you do at least a little bit of stream time, you get paid. And if GTA 6 is out, yeah, then it's calm. Like imagine when GTA 6 is out, then there'll be no issues because then there'll always be something new to do. I'll pay Rockstar for early access. Fuck! Did I die after I respawned? Oh, that's fine. When you said he was... Oh, yeah, he was telling us how much he's gonna miss. He was like, I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss Rebecca. I'm like, will you miss Cave? He's like, yeah, of course. He said, oh, I'll miss Dean too. He's like, I don't know him as well as I do you, but I'd like to get to know him. I was like, alright, fair enough. I was alright, I'll tell him. Can I get an invite? Sorry, Spade, I'm in a crew session at the moment. I'm going to be going off in a minute anyway, so you're not really missing out anything. Time has flown by. Tars, if you were in Fat Crew, you wouldn't need fucking fight. Think about that. I love that wording. Think about that. It's like a teacher at school, you know. If you didn't do this, you wouldn't need this. Think about that now. Accurate? What do you mean that was an accurate landing? I literally landed it right in the center. I mean, I did fall over, but whatever. This game is rigged, bro.
Sweet Jesus.
It does, you know. It actually does. Fuck. Once everyone's 18, yeah? Once everyone's 18, it'll have to happen. I think most people already are, or almost are. There's still a few leftovers. There's still a few people that are not quite 18 yet. Once everyone's 18 and has the ability to travel, it has to happen, you know. I'm telling you, if I won the money 100%, one of the first things I'd be doing is doing a mad link up. I'd rent out some mad space. I don't even know what it'd be, but we'd rent out the maddest space and do some stuff, like some mad stuff. One thing I've always liked is, for example, I think Bruffy did this with his community, where he did like a go-karting day, where he because he does go-kart racing, and he brought his entire community. Well, he's not his entire community, but he brought a bunch of people from his community to the go-karting place to do go-karting, which I thought was really cool. That'd be a mad thing. Could you imagine? Oh, it's a shame there's no parkour go-karting. Could you imagine? You just target Lewis and Spade. Legit though. Could you imagine? That would be like one of the best. That would be one of the best events. I would want AF to be there, 100%. If I had the money, if I won the lottery, 100%. Once AF's 18, we'll do a meetup and bring him over to the UK, and then just go kind of something with him. Because I know AF, he is reckless. This guy would destroy everyone. He wouldn't care. Like, everyone else is just in the way. They're just in the way to him. They're just blocking his path. Is that accurate enough for you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, he would be. But to be fair though, about AF, he probably would fit in quite well with all the words he's learned, all the the terminology, all the vocab. He probably would fit in really well. People would see this guy from Saudi Arabia and he would be fitting in better than most. Imagine they try to go rob him. They try to go rob this guy from Saudi and then he just pulls out his vocab. Sound like he's lived in London his entire life. Oh, I hope it happens. We'll have to do something at some point. Of course, it'd have to be in London. It's like, it has to be in London. London's the place to be. That'd be great. We'll see. That's a dream for the future. 100%. Yeah, oh, man. Lewis would be great. Lewis and AF would be menaces. 100% them two would be menaces. You'd Creasy and Spade cut about London, yeah. I hope Spade would like London. I think Spade would like London. There's enough in London for Spade. Up to some locals. The thing about London as well is that if you go somewhere like central London, the beautiful thing is you can come from any place and blend in. It's absolutely fantastic. But if you take him out of central London, that's when it all gets a bit sticky. Because then, you know, the locals around there, yeah, you're gonna get caught out. But so we'd have to do that. Take him out of central London. See what happens. Show them the real London. I know Yassine would love that. Yassine would be showing Spade around the sights. Could you imagine? Oh, that'd be great. Just the thought of it. Trafalgar Square. You'd probably let him go and then you'd find him by bloody Buckingham Palace. Getting tackled by one of the bloody guards. AF especially. AF would bloody 100%. You know what? I think AF would get arrested. AF would get arrested. No doubt about it. Within about an hour of arriving, AF would be in the jail. In the holding cell. Oh no, I went too far. Regret. Where's the fat king? The fat king. Do you like the time here, Spade? Almost midnight. Did your clocks go back, Spade? Have they gone back yet? AF going to a pet store and buying a hamster. He'd probably, you know what? He probably would, to be fair. AF loves buying. I don't know why. I don't know how AF keeps getting hamsters, but he had so many of them, and unfortunately, a lot of them have met their untimely end. But he does love getting hamsters. If you want, you can go see your Instagram and about me. I might do after stream, Spade. It's a kind of in the middle of streaming at the moment, but maybe I'll go later. Spade, come UK soon. Yeah, come UK soon. Link up with the guy. Go Fact London. Oh, I pulled this way too early. I have to be quick on it. Bigfoot better be quick. Oh, I completely missed that. What am I doing? Now I'm just terrible now. I've lost my way. Nope, thanks. Wow, Spade. Don't you want to go Fact London? How would you not want to go visit Fact London? Spade, you're telling me you won't want to go on the underground? I'll tell you what though, I love when you go on the underground. I love the paint of the trains. I love the way they look. I think it's an ivory, the red on the doors. So it just every time you see it, it just reminds you. Here in London, I don't know, it's great. It's such a classic thing. Hey Carl, what's up? You do not gang and hood stuff no more. What? Why have you stopped gang and hood? Hood life, Spade. Why have you stopped gang and hood life? Hit hype and lit. Much better. Amateurs. Because you change your clothes. You change your breakfast cereal. Do you do heist with viewers? In the past I've done with viewers, but I'm not doing any more heists tonight. Pretty heisted out tonight. Spade, you should go UK, yeah? Not hang out with gang, but go Westminster. Come Central. Come Central in London. We'll go Westminster. We'll go Buckingham Palace. We'll go Trafalgar, and then maybe if you really want to, we'll go to Tower of London. Come link up with the Prime Minister. Yeah, come link up with Rishi Sunak. Although he might not be Prime Minister by the time Spade comes. Come link up with Keir Starmer. There was a fantastic skate park in a town I went to. Me and Rebecca went to a town around London. Well, not around London, but it's fairly near London. For a day trip, and there was a really good skate park in one of their parks. Your Instagram's gonna be for skateboard page. What happened to your Instagram for, you know, normal Spade stuff? What? Where's the Instagram for normal Spade? Nah. No normal Spade Instagram anymore. You changed it? Oh, I'm disappointed, bro. And TikTok. So there's no more normal Spade TikTok. What about Snapchat? Aren't you and AF on Snapchat? But you have like a snap streak or something. That's what AF told me. You don't use Snapchat? Well, what the hell? AF was telling us that you snap streaked each other on Snapchat. Did AF fact lie about fact snap streak? Did you end? You know what? That might be what it is. He ended the streak. That's why AF was so upset earlier. That's sad, you know. Should never end the streak with AF. Oh. You never been active on Snapchat no more. What the hell? How the hell is AF said that you had a snap streak then? Because AF was saying to us that you two Snapchat each other. AF fact lie. AF fact lie about fact streak. I'm disappointed, you know. He do to you? Wait. He Snapchats you, does he? Oh, AS Snapchats you. Oh, I'm done. Oh, this is a revelation, you know. I have to message him about this. After stream, I'm gonna message him and be like, AF, what are you doing? You just look at it. Bro, what does he Snapchat? Does he send pictures of him and Moody or like his animals or what? His cat. Oh, his cat. That's cool. His cat named... I like he named his cat Rebecca. Because she has an attitude, apparently. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, you know, I fair play to him. I swear he named something Ryan once. I'm not sure what he named Ryan. But he named something Ryan in honor of me. I think he said he like gave me like a really backhanded compliment, which is hilarious and is exactly something AF would do. I love when AF gives you some backhanded compliment. You only use Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube and Twitch. You use Facebook, bro? That's mad. What about MySpace, babe? Do you use MySpace? MySpace is the most elite social media of them all. Only true OGs use MySpace. WhatsApp app. Yeah, WhatsApp app is pretty good. Only use Bebo, MSN, and BBM. Bro, you don't... Man, I'll tell you what. MSN was elite. MSN was some next level stuff. I never used BlackBerry Messenger because I didn't have a BlackBerry, but I used to use MSN a lot, and I loved it. It was so much fun. And you could do so much stuff on it that you can't still do to this day on other platforms. I remember being able to shake other people's screens. Like, if they were AFK, you could press a button and it would, like, shake and make a really loud noise on their screen. Really funny. That's such a classic 2000 style system now. You wouldn't imagine if someone added that as a thing now on, say, Discord, people will go nuts because they would be so angry. I can see the Discord Reddit full of people going mad. Oh, what a terrible idea! Why would you ever add this to here? Or because like a lot of people on Reddit, they like on Discord, they like to just put themselves into do not disturb and just never talk, just leave it. So they'd be so annoyed having the little vibration going off. Oh, they'd be so annoyed. Pick up so many girls, say what's up, painting, what's your BBM pin? Oh yeah, Spade. You don't know this. Dean is thinking about having kids. How would you feel about this, Spade? If I ask Gaz that, he'd probably be like, he'd probably be happy about that. I should ask him. Oh, nice, good for him. I love that. I love that, bro. There you go, Dean. You got Spade's approval now. You can't not. You're gonna have to tell your girl now about that. You'd be like, got Spade's approval on that. So I think we have to get a move on. You need AFs. Yeah, you should ask A. You should ask AF. The thing about AF, he'll either be like really happy mood, he'll be like, oh, that sounds great. You should definitely have kids. Or he'll be like, he'll come out and start. You know, he'll be like, no, you can't have kids. Or make a joke about something. I don't know. You know, AF. He'll either come out and be really happy about it, or he'll be really displeased. Easy. Maybe you delete Snapchat. You should delete Snapchat. Actually, no, you shouldn't because you might upset AF. Yeah, legit, Dean. That's exactly it. That's exactly what he'll say. That's actually so true. Man, your kid will be ugly as fuck. That's exactly what he would say. You have to ask him now. I like how I've made, what, 500,000 here, plus another bunch of money that I've made from selling. I've made like $1 million tonight, and I've not really even been paying attention. I can't lie, I've just been talking on stream the whole time. I've just been chatting to people on stream, having a good time, having a laugh. discussion, you know, get into deep conversations. Made $1 million, you know, people saying to me, oh, it's so hard to make money on this game. So hard to make money. I've made $1 million without even trying. Not even thinking about it. Spade, do you not use Fuck Elon, Fuck Musk, Twitch? Twitch, not Twitch, Twitter. Making me money. I've actually had a lot less people say that to me now. I'm actually quite happy about that, because about even just a year ago, you'd have so many people come to stream saying, make me money, pretty much. Nowadays, no one really asks you that. I mean, some people ask you, oh, you do heists. But they're more polite about it. A year ago, God, everyone would like pretty much, hey, I need money. And they'd always say it like that, oh, I need money. Alright, why are you telling me? Oh, I've got no one to play, I've got no one to do heists with. Alright, why are you telling me? Like, you know, they beat around the bush rather than say, hey, look, can we make some money? Yeah, no more Elon Fact Twitter. I'm sad I don't use Twitter anymore, but I can't use it now. I just couldn't use it with him. Sad. I had some good memories on Twitter. Get into some arguments with some random people. That Red Dead girl. Remember that, Dean? That Red Dead girl. Well, was that on Twitter? Was that on no, that was on PlayStation. I don't know. What was it on PlayStation? I can't remember. We got into argument with a Red Dead person. Well, to be fair, we got into an argument with multiple people on Twitter and on PlayStation. But Twitter though, best kind. Yeah, some psycho go on PS. Yeah, I remember now. It was on PS, wasn't it? Bro, there's some mad people out there. I don't know why I've decided to do all 10 of these today, but I just feel like it. I got one more left. Back too early. Fat pull too early. It's fine though. We redeemed that one. That was a good little turn there. Alright, can we save it? I think so. I'll maintain some height though. Tweeting Martin, yeah, I remember that. I found that tweet. I still can't believe when I was looking through the tweets a couple of days ago, I found that one where you tweeted him. Too funny. What's your fact snap name? Right, I can't even remember the last time I used Snapchat. I used it with I used to use it with Rebecca. I know it sounds like, oh, you know, a bit sus, but no, I used to use it with Rebecca, and Rebecca sends like, sometimes she'll send pictures of her, like going to work or whatever. And then like, I'll just check a story and it's her going to work. Such a girl thing to do on Twitter, you know, on Snapchat, you know. Nah, so it's true though, you know, like women will do stuff like that. They'll put themselves up on Snapchat when they're going to work or something most random thing. And as a guy, I'm just like, I don't even know when I should take a Snapchat. Like, why would I make a story? What's so interesting about me to make a story? Oh well, you know, like I don't know. It's such a men's mentality. Like, oh, what's interesting enough about me to make a story? Like I do this every day. But to women, it's like the most amazing thing. Especially when they got like a new haircut or like new nails and they're showing off in there. And I'm just like, bro, I don't care if people see I got a new haircut. You know, I did it myself in 10 minutes at home. All right, You don't need to see it. It's nothing special. You get sent a coffee cup from Shitty Costa from GM as a stream. You know exactly what I mean, don't you? It's exactly that. It's exactly that. It's the most random stuff, and it's exactly that kind of thing. Just a coffee cup. But it makes people, you know, if it makes them happy, it makes them happy. $131 stream. That's pretty good. I no use Instagram no more because it's dry now. I'm done. Why is it dry, Spade? What's wrong with it? My man called Instagram. To be fair, Instagram is pretty dry, but still. Spade, I hope you don't follow people like Andrew Tate on Instagram. Fuck Andrew Tate on Instagram. Only TikTok. Only fat TikTok. Is your fat DM like Sahara Desert? Well done. Spade, you need to... Spade, what are we talking about like, in terms of dry here? Are we talking about like terms in terms of content, or are we talking about in terms of girls? I'm unsure sometimes of you. Are we talking about fat girl, or are we talking about fat content? Oh, must be another one. I'll never forget that one that he retweeted. Spade, remember that time you retweeted some madness? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait. Oh, that one. We haven't done that one yet. Fine. Yeah, that's so funny. I love Spade's Twitter. I'm fair play to Spade though. I respect that Spade didn't care. Start the FAQ S on Snapchat. There you go, dude. You heard it. You gotta start the FAQ S on Snapchat. Oh my days. Oh, I'm done. Bro said start the FAQ S on Snapchat. This one's a little bit hard actually because you've got to have some height. There we go, we've got some height. Do you like my story? I said it was black. Just plain, just there's nothing there with a purple S. Aw. It's like Gartic all over again. Remember those times, Dean, on Gartic with Spade, yeah? Good times. You know what's mad? I can use an AI to take those pictures from Gartic and make them into realistic landscapes and realistic pictures. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to take those pictures, I want to make something out of them so that they can live on forever. The blue monster, the blue squiggle monster is going to become lifelike. More S. God, the parachute in this game is so good compared to San Andreas. Okay, we got 100 grand, beautiful. Easy enough. I don't know why I did all that, just for the sake of it, but yeah, you can get 100 grand a day just from doing those to gold, so... worth it. Alright, I've made over $1 million. Obviously made 600 here, plus I sold earlier. Yeah, made about $1 million, so pretty good. I'm at one point, I don't even know what I'm at now in terms of money. I don't really pay attention anymore, but that's it for today, so thanks everyone who came by. Thank you as well to those who came by for the faction wars. Tomorrow I'm probably going to have to do some more GTA. We need to do the heist event. We need to get the heist event done to get the outfits, because there's a few Clifford outfits available if you finish certain heists. So that's the goal for this week, is to get those heists done with, you know, having to balance it around Rebecca's work schedule. So yeah, no LTS or parkour racing today, Spade. We're taking a break for those for the next couple of weeks, but we'll come back to them. Yeah, so it's been fun. We'll try to get some GTA heists in tomorrow, maybe, and then I think Rebecca's. Actually, I'm not sure if we'll be able to. It depends on what Rebecca's work schedule is like, because she's going to be doing some lates, and if she's I think she'll be able to come on tomorrow. But if she's working lates, she won't be able to come on in the evenings. So we need to kind of take it all, put it all around that. So we'll see what we can do. But thank you, Dean. So take care, everyone else as well. God bless. Enjoy your weekends. And for those in America and on the western side of the world, enjoy what's left of your Fridays. Bye.